What's up, people? You don't get an intro or anything because this isn't paid StreamYards. I don't stream enough to pay for StreamYards, so fuck it. We'll do it live. It used to be able to play the intros without having to pay, but it's like $50 a month Canadian or some nonsense now. So, I mean, it's just not worth it to me, and I can't afford random $50 charges. I even shut off my Amazon Prime because the price on that went up. I was advised, I think, by my husband. I don't even know. I can't keep track of the nonsense. That's what a lot of people end up doing, even though that's not what we're here for. And this has nothing to do with why we're here. But Imperius, are you restarted? Oh, you're blocked in StreamYards. I blocked you in StreamYard? Yeah, I think did you say the N-word or something? I don't know. I get caught in my feels every once in a while. You are the only person blocked. I apologize. I don't normally block people over here, but I think it was, I don't even know. We'd have to go back through the archives. I apologize, Imperius. I had no idea I had you blocked in here. Don't feel bad because Denizen was blocked for a couple days. Joe Cool's been blocked. Probably between 50 and 100 times. No joke whatsoever, which is hilarious. But, Joe used to, in all seriousness, I don't even know if Imperius is listening. He's trying to, I told him it was his technical difficulty. He's like, you have me blocked. I'm like, no, you don't. No, I don't. I don't know. I am a journalist, kinda, and an activist, and a dick, and I'm a whole bunch of different things. I wear many hats. It's not even to cover up that I'm bald, like a lot of these dudes. I often don't want to wear a hat specifically so people know that I'm not bald, because I think people look at me and go, he's probably bald because he's old and that's why he's wearing a hat. And I go, in my head, these are the weird conversations that I have in my head. I don't know if anybody else out there has ever had this conversation in their head. And yes, we're live on the Drama Channel. I don't know if we're going to get any views. You're not blocked anymore, Imperius. I unblocked you. I apologize for spending your time on nonsense. It's only like 5 or 10 minutes, but still apologize. Let me see. You're not blocked now. Not blocked now, bro. You're not blocked. Yeah, you're all good. Listen. I'm only here to speak because Imperius asked me to. Listen, anybody asked me to go live, hey, do a show on this thing, I'll do the show on the thing. I don't like talking to people offline. I don't know why. I mean, I do have off-the-record conversations, but my off-the-record conversation is a lot more explicit than on here. I don't like having to filter myself. I'll tell you right now. Ask anybody who spent more than a couple of hours with me offline, and they'll tell you, you may hear the N-word. I may call you horrible, horrible things, joking around or serious. When I'm off the record, there is I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it without sounding ridiculous. But if you know me, you'd understand. When I'm online, I try to like somewhat be nice, even when I'm being a dick, because it's recorded. So my word choices are different. But I do censor myself in real life because I don't want to get in the habit professionally at work or online of being too crazy. Because, yeah, you know. Imperius is trying to work out his technical difficulties. It's okay. Gives us time to get people to come in. I can't believe we actually have 10 people on my drama channel. I only go live on this like 3 times a year. Give me 10 seconds. I got to turn up heat and my headphones don't reach there. Right. So, momentarily, Imperius will show up. This is part 1 of a series that Imperius and I have impromptu planned. Not really. I've said, hey, what do you want to do, bro? He said, let's do this. Let's do part 1 today. Because nobody wants to do this all day on Saturday. I know, I sure as hell don't. Right? So I'm not doing a 10-hour panel. This is going to be spread out over a couple week period. And all props go to Imperius. Unfortunately, I have to say that. I don't mind Imperius. He gets crazy. I get crazy. You know, I'm not going to let everybody else's opinion jade my opinion of Imperius, because in all honesty, he's me online, the me that I am offline, in all seriousness. The other day I was on Tomatoes and we're talking about qualified immunity, and I tried to explain it to them. They're like, that's not what it is. I'm like, okay. And the only one misspeak, because I rethought it, was I said well-established law, because who knows, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning probably, maybe midnight, I don't even know, and I meant to say clearly established law, right? Like, it has to be clearly established. I said, well, sorry that I don't say the exact right word sometimes. They tried to say, as long as you act within your policy. No, that's not quite how that works. That's a layman version. And then that's written, and it will probably be written on the police website so that you go, oh yeah, I just follow on policy. I have to do what the cop says because they're following policy. What's up, Glock? Actually, no, you're not Glock. I know who you are. You are Honest Abe. Positive. I know that icon. What's up, Honest Abe? Yeah. Anybody's welcome on the panel. We're waiting for Imperius. I think that he should be here momentarily. It's my fault, actually, because I had him blocked. I didn't even know I had him blocked. I remember blocking him, but I thought I unblocked him. But I haven't been live in like a month, isn't it? I don't know. See, I got to go live on this channel at least once a year to keep it active, right? So I just keep switching around. I don't want to get a strike on my main channel. If something pops off, like really pops off, like real news, not like, oh, a protester got shot. Like, okay. That happens all the time. Whatever. Oh my God, let's go, Imperius. We will be getting to it momentarily. I already got the website open. I'm good to go. I almost didn't even do this because I don't even like effing with people anymore. Since the last time when I had the 3-day war that turned into a 3-week war, it had negative repercussions for people that I wasn't really intending. I was just having a rap battle. Somebody called it battle rap on a show the other day. I'm like, oh, no. But I didn't mean to, like, actually mess up anybody's monetization or anything like that. Far as I was concerned, they were getting mad donations like they always did. So why wouldn't I go to war? Like, you need to know how to go to war correctly, right? Good friend of mine, Andrew Brame. Some of you know him, some of you don't. Pause, everybody. Oh no. Does it not allow me to put up fucking screens if I don't have full StreamYards? You pieces of trash. Pieces of trash. Overlay? Just hold on 1 second. No, won't let me do an overlay. All right. Oh, come on back, Al1. Ugh, such an annoyance. It's nothing against you, Al1. So we're waiting for Imperius. He's probably trying to come on his phone so he can stuff. Let's go, nerd. I'll give him a few minutes before I get testy, I suppose. Yeah, listen, I don't actually have a problem with Andrew as per se. It's not that I have a problem with Andrew. It's just that I have a problem. Okay. I want.
It's me.
Yeah, just making sure. Hold on 1 second. Now that I have somebody here, I come to realize that my sound is coming through my monitor.
Oh, Jesus. How you been, 10th man?
I mean, terrible, but I'm supposed to say great. Everything's great.
Great, grand, wonderful. No yelling on the bus.
Oh, things couldn't be better. Everything's great. It's winter. I may survive the winter. Who knows?
Oh, you'll survive the winter.
Sometimes, do you ever go to sleep and just go, please let me have a heart attack in my sleep?
if I ever slept, 10th man, I would pray for it.
I do feel you there. I had to learn how to meditate, and I also now meditating worked for a few years, but once the pain got worse,
yeah,
I have to medicate. And just weed don't help no more. Just weed helps me not take meds all day long.
well, that's good.
But too many pills, those buffers they put in those pills, your body has a hard time digesting all of that and everything, right? So it's good to not take too many. I watch. See, I'm a very observant young gentleman, even though I'm old now.
You're not that old.
Almost 50. So I've watched what different drugs and alcohol do to people because, I know people that I've known for 20, 30 years, things like that. I watch it, right? If I see you and you're in perfect health or, everything, and then all of a sudden you get a new girlfriend and she really likes one specific type of drug and or what something type of stimulant or whatever. And then all of a sudden you see the changes. And I have unfortunately a very good memory, and I remember like what they were.
Oh, I got a question for you. Why the new channel?
It's not a new channel. This is my drama channel.
Oh, okay. I guess I've never been on your drama channel then.
I understand. You're new to 10th Man. I understand.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I've been doing this for a really long time. I really don't like streaming anymore. I prefer being co-host or just a panelist, right? I only go live when it's kind of like nobody else would want to do what I do.
Fair.
Like, I'll do the race stuff, but I do the real race stuff. Not the chaotic truth, fucking blah, 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 blah. Like all the stuff that, the inflated nonsense for drama, like just to get clicks and views. Like Joe Cool and I have had true in-depth discussions about does racism even really exist? We've come to some very concise conclusions during the lockdowns, having 18-hour-long conversations. Not a joke. Like, that's why I don't know if you ever seen Joe Cool and I interact, but Joe Cool and I interact literally like we're like brothers, or like.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've been on panel with you and him both. You and him both interact like you guys have been each other's brothers since birth.
Well, I'm literally almost like I'm part of his like extended family type thing. It's like you found a cousin that you never met, and then you met him like pretend it's like 100 years ago, and then you sent him a letter, "Good day, sir," but really it was, "Who the fuck do you think you are? Who you are, 10th Man? What's 10th Man mean? White boy coming on the internet telling black people what to do, blah, 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 blah." Like, dude, he used to ban me in the chats where he was mod. Then I would flip out, tear him to pieces. Literally, one of his ex-girlfriends sent me his entire docs. And like it got real contentious to the point where I ended up showing body camera videos of her with her son.
Jesus.
Like all this stuff's private. It's all privatized on my channels. So the thing, and I've met his family. Like, I met a whole bunch of it, like probably 7 or 8 of his family members, but not in real life. But we were all on a backstage panel, like 6 of us or whatever the fuck, right? And we're all hanging out. Vanta. All right, 1 second.
Fucking
good day, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Good evening from London, sir.
I'm just telling a story while we're waiting for Imperius. So anyway,
Yes,
I met his family, and so like the history between Joe Cool and I is ridiculous. We've spent in the past 6 years since I met him in real life, and see, I was actually just a viewer of his. Right? I didn't even know these panels existed 6 years ago. They really had only existed for like a few months.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm still new to the whole panel verse and everything else.
Yes. Me too. Me too. Nice to meet you, gentlemen.
So far, I've loved what I've been a part of. And
oh no, it's all a terrible nightmare. Don't trust anybody. Your best friend will turn on you. You can't. You don't understand, but that's okay. I'll just watch it unfold, and then when things get out of hand like they have right now, then I'm gonna start fucking talk. See, people don't like when I talk. People want me to just be the sidekick, like on Dusty's or Tomatoes, throw a like 15 to 30 word joke maximum. Everybody laughs or goes, "Oh," and then sometimes I'll get kicked off. That's what people like. That's the 10th Man people like. They don't like the 10th Man that does this. We're going to get
sir,
into
I have
it.
a question, sir, if I may,
Yeah.
Mr. Tenth Man,
Yes.
if I may. I'm still perplexed by your statement. You said 51% gay. I think that's one thing that's still on my noggin.
Yes.
What is a 51%? Like, is it either or? 51.
That's because you have a limited scope of understanding.
I am limited. I'm a goofy
okay.
Somalian. I'm a low IQ, so I'm trying to understand.
Have you ever sucked a dick?
No, because I'm
probably not going to be able to explain it to you. Do you ever see the Tim Dillon? Do you ever see the Tim Dillon skit where he's talking to the lady that worked at Dairy Queen?
I think I saw. Yeah, I think I saw that one. Yeah, Tim Dillon. Yeah, the fat boy. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Right, and then it switches back to him, and he goes, "How would I know if I'm eating ice cream?" And he's eating 2 different ice creams at the same time.
That was good.
And then he goes, "Do you ever kill anybody at Dairy Queen?" Because of that interview with the Mossad agent. And he's like, "Oh, I've never heard of this strange mythical thing. I didn't even know that was real."
Tim Dillon is diabolical. He's
I
evil
love
boy.
Tim Dillon.
Of course you do.
Sorry,
you know that I only
never heard of Tim
go ahead.
Dillon.
Go ahead, L1. What are you saying? Sorry.
I've never heard of Tim Dillon before.
You've never heard. All right, I'll get a clip while we're waiting for Imperius.
He's like the latest. He's one of the very few good comedians. Very few.
See, I'm more of a like George Carlin and like old school comic kind of guy.
Yeah, yes. Likewise, yes. Mm-hmm.
George Carlin is by far the king of comedy. I don't care who says what.
I'm the king of comedy.
Patrice O'Neill. Are you familiar with Patrice O'Neill?
Yes.
Of course I'm familiar with Patrice O'Neill.
That's my hero right there.
Are you a dark-skinned gentleman, sir?
I'm light-skinned.
Yeah, but you're like you would be considered a black person.
So I guess so. Somali, African. I'm African.
Yeah, I know, but I got a friend named Hank, which I'm kind of worried about him because I haven't talked to him for a long time, and I did email him, and like he and I are like brothers too, and he didn't respond. He's South African. His name's Hank, but he's a white person.
This is South African. God damn it.
Yes,
of course.
But he's a white person.
He's an Afrikaner. He's a Dutch born Afrikaner.
Yeah, well, technically, what he is a guy who escaped. His family escaped, I think, when he was 11 from the wrong side of the Berlin Wall, like the bad side.
Right.
When that came down in the 90s, he's a few years younger than me, and so he's actually ridiculously smart, but in a really crazy, weird, autistic way, where he has absolutely zero people skills, zero. But he'll sit here and he'll tell you the entire history of an entire region. But he's not using ChatGPT. It's weird.
So basically, a highly functioning autist, because I have family like that too.
But he might be dead now. Like when I used to talk to him.
Oh my God. Okay.
No, but when I used to talk to him, he had a stroke during the lockdowns because he got beat up by the military while he was going to get food.
Jesus.
Right? So, I mean, like, shit was rough. Shit was rough.
Also, 10th man, I have my friend in the chat, Moxie. Moxie's in the chat. I think she finds you funny. She finds you funny, entertaining.
Good. A lot of people do. But a lot of people also don't like when I'm not funny.
Well, you can be funny, but then sometimes your Canadian habits kind of triggers me because I have a bias against Canadians.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm not a regular Canadian.
I mean, I'm not regular Somali or British, so yeah, we all unique in our own special way.
I think
right,
90% of my country are a bunch of pussies.
Yeah, I was on, I was on a panel, and there was a Canadian, and she believed there was black samurais. I'm like, this
God,
Canadian
stop
woman.
it. Yeah, but he's probably fucking with you. So Vanta,
No, she believed this. She pulled out the Britannica on me. She's like,
oh
Vanta, look at Britannica. Christ. I'm like, I'm sorry, 10th man. Sorry.
Are you fucking serious?
Also, yes, you know CT, right? You know CT.
Yeah, but oh my God, of course I do.
Okay, there was a Canadian heifer that pulled up, and she was like, "Do you guys believe that there was a black man who was a samurai in Japan in the 1600s?" And it's like, Vanta, look up Britannica. I'm like, Britannica.
Yeah, but you know that's because of Assassin's Creed, right? They made this.
No, sir. I tried to mention that, and that game bombed like a mother effer. That game was ass.
I believe it. They got terrible. They used to be about like skill, and then they became about like something else.
Yeah, no, and it was a partially like it's kind of like a historical, like hard fiction. But now they're telling us there was a black samurai. I'm like, you know what?
No, there fucking wasn't. Did you know that fucking there were George Washington was black? You see that all that shit that happened with the original AI there, but like a year or two ago or whatever, and it was like, oh yeah, and then all those Nordic people in the year 100, they were black.
That's what they're trying to do, 10th man.
Odin was black.
They're trying to blackwash the European history, sir. They're trying to blackwash it. All I'm saying, man.
It's fucking weird, man. You know why they did that bullshit? Because they made fucking that Luther guy.
Oh yeah,
from England. Because they made him the fucking guy that was doing the sword thing with the fucking rainbow gate with Thor for fucking cultural appropriation.
Yes, what's his face? Idris Elba. Yes.
I don't know his real name. I call him Luther because that was his show.
Oh yeah, from BBC. God, this man said Luther.
Yeah, it was Heimdall from the Thor movie.
Heimdall, yes, and Heimdall was a
Heimdall. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and the black man is a goddamn Nordic god. I'm like, what the?
It was weird. Because they didn't have no fucking black people there then.
I say this as an African. I hate when they push race swapping in like.
Oh my God!
Can white people just be white people?
Do me a favor. You want to do something that'll be the most viral thing ever? Now you'll get killed. Just brainstorming. This would be. They probably already did it. Okay. I'm finding the Tim Dillon thing for you too, Alwine. But
listen. I know you're 51% gay and all that.
What would happen? Wouldn't it be a great skit if somebody described like one of them fucking hibachi barbecues that you put the charcoal in, right? And then light it on fire, and you're just out in the desert or whatever, wherever the fuck you are, and then you got like 10 or 15 white people that have like bones through their nose and they're wearing all the African garb, and then they start doing an African dance around the barbecue, and then
I welcome it. Yes, I think we need more Caucasoids dressed up as primitive Africans and start dancing over.
I don't see the problem with it.
I welcome it. Mm-hmm. Race swap, race swapping. If we're gonna do race swapping, yes, I want to see a white Shaka Zulu movie.
Yes.
Jesus
Christ. Hey! Did you ever see the? Listen. I remember having the race conversation. That's not what we're here for, but fucking Imperius has to drunk.
Yeah, we're here for Imperius. Where's Imperius? God damn it!
I don't know. We'll get to it. Did you ever see the movie The Gods Must Be Crazy, the original one about the Coke bottle?
No, I have not, sir. No,
all right.
I have not.
So I had this race conversation in like 1984 when I was 7 or 8 years old, right, with my family, because the movie The Gods Must Be Crazy came out. And I'm asking my family, I'm like, okay, so can you please explain to me, and in my child voice, but I'm like, why the black people couldn't figure out that it was a Coke bottle just because they'd never seen a Coke bottle, and that they thought it was like a magic thing. and then they got into a fight about it and like hit each other with it, and they're like wearing bones through their nose and shit. I got you, Imperius, 1 second. And I'm like, and they're like, because they're portraying them as being stupid just because they're black. That's what my family explained to me. And it's like, and I'm like, why? And they're like, because people like to feel superior. And I'm like, why? So I've asked these questions 40 years ago.
Wait, 40 years ago? God damn.
Imperius, check.
Hello, I'm here.
Imperius, before we jump into the nonsense, have you ever seen the movie The Gods Must Be Crazy?
No, I have not. Is it what is it?
It's what prompted my very first understanding of stupid racism, right? Where so what the I didn't explain it. So this is what happens. A dude in a single engine airplane is flying over Africa somewhere, and so all the people are yelling at it and holding spears with bones through their nose and fucking shells around their head or whatever bullshit they got going on, right? And then the buddy drinks a glass bottle of Coke and then throws it out the window of his airplane, and then the African people find it and think it's magic type thing because they don't understand what glass is.
Yeah,
this isn't portrayed in like the fucking 1700s or nothing.
It's like if an alien.
Imperius, they fucking seen a fucking thing that's see-through before.
No, I get it. Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. That's what I'm saying.
Imperius, basically, we were saying we want a race-swapped Shaka Zulu where the Africans are white.
That's funny.
So, yeah. I do have a question, Vanta, and this has been like on my mind since I first interacted with you. Why do you call everybody a heifer?
Oh yeah,
because a lot of people are heifers.
That's always no. That's how we speak in the UK. Like we call women a dozen mare, a heifer. A dozen mare is like a goofy female horse. You know, it's goofy. I just like the term heifer. It's cute. It's a term of endearment for women, and they love it. By the way, Ashton, they love it.
See, I don't think they love it though.
Whenever I hear heifer, I think of that character on Rocco's Modern Life.
Every single woman I called heifer, they're like Vanta. Like D4, for example. D4, she hated me when I called her heifer first time. But guess what? Now she loves it. She's like Vanta, heifer. I'm like, yes, heifer. Hello.
Yeah, but dude, it did you guys ever watch Rocco's Modern Life? Anybody here?
That cartoon was depressing.
That's heifer. Whenever you say heifer, I think of that cow on the show. Like the funny, you know what I mean? Like the
every time you say it, it reminds me of somebody I know in my real life, and I'm sitting here going, if I wanted to, I could make that person's life a terrible nightmare.
No, there are people that look like characters from shows. Like, for example, I was on a show the other day and I said, remember Kim Kardashian's husband, the NBA player, that guy she was married to with like a week and a half?
Humphrey. Was it Chris Humphrey?
Chris Humphries or whatever?
I know the name.
Okay. Look up a picture of him and look up the picture of the tallest blue alien from Space Jam.
Oh, Imperius.
They look exactly the same.
They're legit the same fucking person.
They're the exact, and it's from like 20 years before that guy was born. So, dude, like I'm telling you, like art imitates life, man. I'm telling you.
Yes. Duh.
There's a guy that a really close friend of mine. She was married to him, and we used to make fun of him. You guys know Sid from the Ice Age?
Oh, there's chicks that look like what's her name? Brittany Venti looks like Sid. That's what I remember saying a long time ago. Brittany Venti looks like Sid.
Actually, Ashton, the perfect example, Little Mermaid, the black actress, the recent.
Oh yeah.
That is Sid. Yeah.
Yeah, there's that epidemic of that like fetal alcohol syndrome that causes that or something like that.
To go from something that we're talking about that's really offensive to something that's more offensive for a second, because this is my drama channel. This is where I do the real fuck shit, right? So, I don't have any strikes over here or nothing.
Oh, so we can go to town. Nice.
Oh, I do. Yes. No. I've done things over here that.
Wait, what happened to Ashton? What happened to Ashton? Did he drop off?
He'll be back. He has family.
Okay,
His babies all running around. Don't worry. I know you
smell his chair since he got up, dude.
Lonely.
No. I'm saying I like it because me and him we talk a lot. You know.
Oh,
yeah, he's cool.
Oh, a beautiful love is emerging.
Imperius, Tensman's gonna drop his gate on me. Don't do that, Tensman.
No, I'm married. I'm monogamous, bro. I don't hit on. I hit on people for comic effect. Like I used to hit on Teriak just to fuck around, and
Speaking of Teriak, I was on his panel. I was literally talking to him for like goddamn 5 hours in the UK.
Yeah, I'm banned.
God, he's so autistic. It's hard to describe.
I'm banned though.
But I like he's Irish. Like I have
I get it, but he's super autistic on things.
He's a little autistic.
Like, and the thing is he doesn't realize. Like and then this is what we're gonna get into. Maybe this will.
He says it all the time. It's not his fault. His mother took Tylenol.
Okay. Yeah. That's.
But
true.
it's also what I'm saying is that what I was gonna say is. He's also the exact product of what we're going to talk about on here. A cult following put around fraud.
No, he's not. He's just he's doing. Listen, he is trying to build a brand, and if I am in direct opposition to his brand by doing this,
God,
it just so happens to fall that way.
Well, no, listen. When the whole thing popped off, listen, I don't usually talk about offline communications, but. The first message that I sent him when that started happening, and he was coming to my channel and I was going to his channel, is this is going to get really interesting with you and I on both sides. And the last thing I said to him was like, it'll be fun fighting with you.
Yeah, may the best man win. You know what I mean? It's like may the best man win.
This should be fun.
Gay boys, calm your tits.
Well, no, just whatever happens. Listen,
I'm just saying, Terry.
Let the chips fall where they may, Dan. Let the chips fall where they may.
In this babble, Teriak, if you're listening, I'm not involved. Just saying, disavow. Go ahead.
We understand.
Dude, we know, dude. No, dude. Teriak already knows how I am with him. He banned me a long time ago.
I'm banned from everyone.
You're not. It's not like you're gonna be. Come on, dude.
I'm just saying. YouTube is like kind of like Starlink.
Like he even got kicked out of Van. Like even Cat like doesn't want to deal with his autistic. So come on, dude. He's got enough.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I like my Irish.
No, I like Teriak. This is not about Teriak. He's made the decision to draw a line. Go ahead, live your life.
So be it. Okay, so who is this heifer, Mr. Ted?
He doesn't want any part of it, but he's going to call Rachel.
Yeah.
Well, that does look like a heifer on the screen. Look at that thing. It looks like any bob-haired dyke that you'd find at some freaking PTA.
Well, I think she looks like a very nice lady. Too bad she's a cunt.
What is a more...
exactly. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, exactly.
Imperius,
people that present as the most innocent, like unless they're and they've proven how through their actions, people that come out of nowhere and just go, look at me, I'm the example of virtue, I'm the example of how you should live. Those are always the people with the biggest skeletons in their closet.
Well, let me tell you this, Imperius. See, this one time about 4 years ago, my co-host started chatting with this lady online, and I was on a hiatus because I take sometimes 6 months, 2 years from YouTube.
It's a healthy thing to step away from.
I don't give a fuck about this nonsense. Anyway, I want to get this as soon as I'm done this. I'm going to be playing Vane. It's a zombie apocalypse game. It's just cute. I'm just looking at it, right? I saw the demo a few years ago when they came out, and then now I'm just playing it a little bit. But now my point is so he started talking to this girl, and when I started talking to her on Discord, which I had never used Discord before, but I'm like, because people were acting weird. I would go live every couple months, and then just things were changing, and I'm like, I got to go see what's going on. And this girl goes, "Oh, Tenth, I've heard so much about you," and she's like very subservient. And I called it right away, and I called it from the time it first happened until she turned. And I told her the whole time, the way that you act is a red flag.
Interesting. Okay.
People give it away, but you don't have to, like, dude, you don't have to say much. If you're good at watching, observing people, they will give away the mask that they're wearing if you watch long enough.
Which Imperius, again, shout out to Teriyaki if you're listening. I spoke on that. I spoke on wearing a mask, like Imperius and Tenthman. Have you guys seen True Detective season 1?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the masks. Yeah, that's the whole. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like Rustin Cole was like
the masks that we wear to make us feel that we're human.
Yeah, and Marty was the one wearing the mask. Woody Harrelson, he was the mask wearer. And Matthew.
Well, that whole first season is about the human shadow and about the demon that we actually are in, all of us inside, that we have to come to terms with.
Yes, sir.
Like, we're all monsters, and until you and anybody that out there, like when I was saying stuff, like I've been on a channel one time.
Go ahead. Me.
Yeah, we got to be real careful when we're fighting. When I'm going up against the cuckable, I got to take extra steps.
No, totally understand.
I'm sorry. Ashton, salute to you. Welcome back. Imperius, yeah, you're correct. Imperius, imagine if society just dropped the mask fully. What would happen? It would be chaos. Absolute chaos, Imperius.
Yeah, well,
the true feelings would come out. Like, Imperius, like, imagine someone who's anti-black, anti-J, or anti-Y. Like, imagine it comes all.
But not just that, but what about parents that hate? Dude, a lot of parents in their own time will sit and go, "God, I hate that I fucking had this kid, and I hate this kid." You know what I mean? And I'm like, dude, like every it's a natural thing when you're tired and but dude, if people were saying that and people knew, like, it would, dude, some masks we need to wear because we're such fragile creatures mentally. But at the same time, there's masks that people wear to fool themselves, to hide what they really are from themselves. That's the masks that are the mask. It's people, like you said, go online here, say that they're Orthodox Christians when they haven't even joined an Orthodox church. Like, you'll learn about Rachel, you'll learn about all these people that put on masks because, again, just like every communist, just like every freaking rat, they want to use the out group to stand on top of, and it's like that. You ever seen the meme of Khaleesi in that season where all the slaves are like holding her up and putting their arms at her?
The mother.
That's what all people want. They want that picture. They want to they want to feel people looking at them as these divine moral creatures that are good.
The white savior.
No, it's for the grift, bro. It's for the grift.
Okay, wait a minute, Mr. Chapman, Imperius. Is this Andrew's wife? This heifer on the screen?
Yes, that's that. Yes.
My God.
I think she looks like a really nice lady.
Which means she's a bitch.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think the word heifer is apt. Heifer. Yes.
But that's what I mean. That she looks like that PTA mom that thinks she's so great and good and nice. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean, 10th man? Like that mom that's on the city council or the PTA. Yes. You get what I mean, dude?
Who's trying to get you fired from your job
on the side?
She's trying to. She will get your job. She will get you fired from your job at Dairy Queen that you're trying to support your family with because you don't want them teaching gender studies to your grade 5 fucking daughter.
It's worse than that. No, she'll get you fired if you don't give her 2 scoops when she wanted 1. That's how these kind of play. Oh, you didn't give me 2 scoops? Oh, okay. Well, I'll just have a word with you.
Imperius. I worked with women like this, and they're insufferable in London. People that with that build and
these are all the corporate HR managers, right?
Yes, Imperius.
Yep.
Correct. Oh my God.
So
go ahead, Tesla, and help us. Like, yep. So what's the point of this image right here?
Well, we're just going. I mean, I'll give him a rundown. Ted Man's a better journalist, so he'll go down the whole thing, and I'll just put a little input here or there. But This is a brief history of some of the lies and concoctions that Rachel, throughout her time on the internet, has tried to create. And this is just the beginning. We're gonna have a whole set. We just thought
this is part one.
Yeah, we'll just argue at the perimeter about just some of the lies that you're seeing about and then we'll go timeline, because a lot of this on here is from a long time ago, like not long, like 50 years ago. I'm talking like, back in the early 2000s, 2005, 6, 7, 8, things like that. We're starting way back at the beginning to show a pattern of activity,
right.
a reprobate, if you will.
Right.
And we're showing that people don't change very often. Now, can it happen? Sure. But it usually takes some kind of eureka moment or a really hitting rock bottom or hitting a point in your life where you have to change. And these people are like Rachel Wilson, especially, as you're going to see, is someone that jumps to thing to keep herself, because she don't like Andrew. She don't like her exes. She don't like dude. She's a miserable suburban white woman that hates the world for whatever reason, dude.
I look at it more like a serial killer that goes into hibernation and then they blitz.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like the clown. They come around every 20 seconds
because of some type of like something happens in their life.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, dude. And you know what it was? What I think is this whole thing is Andrew had to start paying for his kids' college.
No doubt.
And so he had to start getting some new grift, because remember, all he was before this in 2021, 19 was a machinist. He was a guy that inputted different inputs and outputs and patterns into a food machine. Okay, he's not an engineer. He's not he was a machinist. Okay. And so he made decent money, probably 70, 80 grand, which is good money. I don't hate on anyone for that. But then he goes around talking about how he's a software engineer, he's a mechanical engineer, and then he uses that on whatever to bash little girls.
Okay.
You go ahead, Ted, take over. You're the journalist. You go through all this.
No, I'm not doing journalism right now. What I'm doing is I'm doing the research of the journalism.
Oh, okay. The raw materials. Just
this is the thing. Like you didn't catch what I said at the very beginning. Is everybody loves the 10th man that sits in the back seat and just throws barbs and jabs and makes people go ooh and maybe laugh here and there. They like that 10th man, but they don't like the 10th man that goes on a tirade when Dusty puts up the banner. We're doing the Andrew Wilson TED Talk or something like that, right? When I went on a 2 or 3 minute tirade and explained what I saw with the entire Sarah situation, right? Because all I am is a disgruntled viewer. I am not a guy who makes money on YouTube. I am not a guy who even cares about doing shows. What I'm doing here is something that nobody's going to want to do on their show.
Burn bridges.
No. I'm saying I'm doing the research over here live. That way it's documented. Okay. Yeah. And then that way, when I go onto Dusty's or Tomatoes or end up talking to Andrew Wilson personally, I have all the information that I went over live. First impression. I have not reviewed this first.
Oh, okay. I thought you did when I sent it to you.
No, I do shit live. That's how I do it.
Gotcha.
See, because that way,
this has been this is old shit that
but everything's fresh and real.
Yeah, and so you're gonna have to go. A lot of this just goes through her past, where she goes through about being an Orthodox,
Rachel Wilson. So I'll read it from the beginning. Let's go. The lies, contradictions, and evolving persona of Rachel Wilson. A brief history. Rachel Wilson, also known as Based Home School Mom, got her start on Twitter as a paleo diet blogger. Oh, that's interesting. I'm a paleo vegan. We'll learn more about
because
this.
Remember, this was like a big thing in the early 2000s, the whole paleo diet fad, just like the whole kind of like crazy pills or crazy like supplement fad in the early. Remember that there was that guy
antioxidants.
Yes.
Free radicals.
Yeah. Well, remember there was that guy who went to federal prison, that Trudeau guy that wrote those books, and people took his advice in those books and got.
You know what's really weird? Watching people be like, I'm a what's the stupid thing where they only eat meat?
Oh, yeah, carnivore or something.
Carnivore? No, they were fucking keto.
Keto. Yeah.
And I try to tell people every time they start doing this stupid shit, I'm like, please look up the 70s with the protein diets.
Yeah, the fat back then.
People are stupid. Like, what are you doing?
Dude, there's
You're
nothing
literally
new under
killing
the sun.
yourself. Your spleen's gonna explode. Like all this weird crap. Like hundreds and hundreds of people died in the 70s with these high protein diets.
Your kidneys can't process that much
protein. No,
they can't. They're not meant to. You're not meant to be a fucking wolf. You know what I mean?
But I have canines.
Yeah, but like canines that are 3 feet long that can eat dead animals without cooking it.
Okay, so she's a paleo diet blogger. She often tweeted about the miraculous. I wish I had my glasses. I lost them the other day. About the miraculous healing the paleo diet had on her daughter's autism. Thank goodness they blotted out her face. Oh my goodness.
There's nothing on here that's going to be TOS like that. There's nothing going to be.
You think she took Tylenol?
Possibly. Dude, you know what I take her as? I take her as that late 90s, early 2000s kind of white chick that kind of hung around the lifted truck guys and the bro. You remember those in Southern California that came out? Because I grew up in Southern California. But that whole bro mentality of lifted trucks, kind of like
Pink on Tuesday.
Yeah. And she we used to be like the kind of cool girl, tried to be. So she probably smoked weed and did a bunch of drugs and pills and all. You know what I mean? I don't know for sure. I don't know her. I don't know anyone from that. I'm talking speculating here, but she seems like that type of girl that was trying to be the cool, like mid girl that would be like one of the guys and shit like that. And you know what I mean? So shit, who knows, dude?
See, I think different, but because I listened to everything that you just said, but I'm sitting here going, what do you think that I have proposed for probably 10 or 15 years now, since Facebook became big? I don't think it should be legal for even parents
to post any kids,
to post children online at all that's under the age of 18.
Because to me, you know what it says? It does inadvertently and inadvertently it gives pedophiles material. Because
I know I don't even care about that. That's disgusting too, and I don't really want to talk about that because that stuff fucking flips me right out.
But you get what I'm saying? That's because
no. But my problem with it is you're taking that child's consent away.
Yeah, and you're ruining their.
Are they going to scrub the internet with Twitter of their fucking hundreds of pictures of their children?
Well, and it gets worse. Keep reading because you'll see what she does to one of her daughters later.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Wait, and you never see a face.
All this shit. We already got the synopsis of this.
Yeah. And there's nothing on here that's going to dox them or the kids or anything. Okay, so you're good on all this. What I'm saying is, you're going to see though posts and everything of her pretty much. You'll see.
Yeah, Rachel has maintained health and fitness as part of her personality, and as a result, received backlash on the account of her weight gain. Rachel has excused her weight by citing
Hashimoto's disease. It's a hypothyroidism.
Oh yes, I've heard of that. Yeah, Hashimoto's
disease. It's actually really dangerous. Hashimoto. I have a family member who has it, and it's scary as f, dude. It's not something to mess with. It can kill you.
Yeah,
it's your thyroid, and your thyroid regulates your metabolism, your heart, your body temperature, your weight, your kidneys.
And is that the thing that creates POTS as well? Something that can
it regulates all. It's one of your central regulatory glands.
Yeah, no,
and it's in your throat, and people get cancer a lot from it. People have it like. It is one of the and because of people suspect that because of for the last 40 years, all the stuff in our foods, that's why dude, like 1 in 3 people have a thyroid issue.
Yeah. You know what I find weird? That people fear death so much.
Yeah. If you're a true believer like me, I believe it's just the next state. It's just the beginning. I don't believe.
No,
I mean,
no. Like Trippy was on Sarah's last night, and because they were doing the murder mystery, and Trippy goes, "Funny thing, when you're dead, it's just there's nothing." And
I mean, if that's true, that's true too. Yeah. Either way,
okay, that's nice. That'd be nice.
Either way, like what I'm saying is, either way, the death. All we're really fearing is the pain in that moment. To me, like I don't want to feel a knife stab me. That's not fun.
Have you ever
know what I mean? Like I don't want to feel. But like if you're dead, like for example, if you were in that submarine of those billionaires that were in the ocean and it popped in less than a half a second,
feel nothing.
You don't feel nothing. You're gone before you even. They don't nothing. There's nothing there.
Nope.
Imperius, you're right. By the way, you're right. I think like the concept of death. I don't think it's scary, but it's the process of dying. You know.
It's the process of dying. Yeah, it's the stabbing or the bullet wound, and you feeling that, you fading away, and that feeling that. Because I've been choked out in wrestling and jiu-jitsu, and that feeling of fading away and shit. Yep. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like it.
I went through surgeries and I cried before going through surgery because I was like, this could be my last time. I could never wake up ever again.
Are you serious?
Are you weirdo?
Yeah. because I had
I love going under because I actually get a good night's sleep, dude. I have a tough time sleeping a lot of the time.
I one time had a dream a couple of years ago. 1 second, it's real fast. One time a couple of years ago, I had a dream that I was dying. Right? And I woke up and I started clapping like this. And I was depressed for a couple days that I wasn't dead.
Damn.
No, people, dude, when people have gone, they've had that experiences. People have a lot of those experiences where people living in that, dude, hold on. In that kind of sleep, dude, if you have, especially vivid dreams and those like real, dude, that's like being in another world, dude. You don't want to leave that. People get addicted to that, dude. Why would you want to leave somewhere where everything is pleasant and created perfectly for your enjoyment in your mind and all that, dude? I understand, dude. It's what is that called though? The lucid dreaming. Yeah, like dude, people get addicted to that shit.
I love it.
Imperius. You know, every time I wake up for work, I feel depressed because the dream is more pleasant than the.
Like, have you ever been made? Like, I'm not talking about 10th Man here, but I mean, to you, Vanta, like, have you ever been making love to like a supermodel, like in your dream, like fucking Adriana Lima when she's young, or even 10th Man to some guy you think whatever? And
no, I am only 51% gay. I've had sex with lots of women.
Okay, well then, okay, like I'm talking anything that you envision of beauty, anything that you envision of that beauty. Your brain sometimes, if you've been and you have the experiences of touching and smelling and you create a dream that's so vivid. Sometimes you're doing like it was a real thing.
Yeah.
No,
I know.
And by the way, 10th Man, real quick, the reason why I cried for my surgery because I was going through a kidney plus pancreas transplant. And yes, I was a pussy, and it was a 10-hour surgery. So 10 hours, imagine 10 hours.
He had to get his vagina made. So
yes, I was transitioning. I transitioned from black to white.
He was crying. He was crying for his dick getting cut off. That's
when I was 8 years old.
Actually, wait, Imperius. Actually, I was literally awake when I got circumcised in 1995.
Oh my god, dude! I'm so.
How old were you?
I was 7 years old.
Oh my god, I'd be traumatized too.
I was awake.
I'd be how you are too. Oh my god.
Yep, now I understand.
Now I understand Vanta so much more.
Yep.
Vanta, I will never, dude. I understood that would never leave, dude.
Man.
Seven? Oh my god. Oh my god,
no
dude.
Anesthesia. No anesthesia.
Oh my god, Vanta. Oh my god. Vanta.
Yes,
I'm sorry that you live in Africa.
I'm sorry, Vanta. Dude, I'm gonna give you a virtual hug through here.
This happened in London, by the way.
Oh my god.
Vanta,
isn't that a crime?
Vanta, isn't that illegal? Isn't that child genital mutilation at that age?
Again, like I keep telling you,
was it a medical thing?
Because Sharia law shit. No, I get it. It's an underground shit they probably did. They're like some religious doctor or whatever.
And then yes, bypass it as medical. Exactly, bypass it as medical.
Yeah. Oh, he had to do that for.
Did you have the phosmosis? I think it's called promosis or something like that. Where your foreskin was too tight and it was causing problems.
No, none of that. Just 10 days of just salted baths.
Oh my god, Vanta, dude!
I'm asking why they did it.
because it's Islamic is culture.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's what I was saying, 10th man. Yeah, this is a known thing
I'm
throughout.
gonna pass out.
Yeah. Dude, look at Iran Hershey Ali, dude. She was like 11 when they tore out her clitoris.
Stop it!
Okay, Imperius, that's one thing I'm against. Like, I don't think women should go.
Yeah, you can't be doing that. Well, anyways, you're destroying God's body.
Well, I can tell you this right now: Marte had a bad circumcision.
Oh, dude, that guy. Dude, I've been hearing he's actually actually on the swing side. Like he tries to
I don't know about that, but yeah.
No,
I know. I'm the one that did
that.
the research on his porn. I'm one of the few people that watched the whole thing.
The gay porn, right?
I'm telling you, he had a bad circumcision. You can see that.
Oh like my god, dude!
Yeah.
And you notice another Andrew Wilson disciple, a guy who tries to play holier than thou, but then has a past that is so checkered. Because remember, what is the rule number 1 for rules of radicals? Everybody. Accuse others of what you yourself are doing.
Yes. So did you see Dusty when he highlighted Dumb Marte the other day?
Yeah.
And he was screaming, "Tell me how I'm gay" for like over half an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Jesus. I would say that screaming, "Why am I gay?" for half an hour would be a good indication.
Yeah, I mean
I just want to know, Imperius, how do you know so much about this gay babble? Like,
no, because he had a stream. Flo had a whole stream on it. And
I've been researching it for months, Fanta. So this is how it went down. Good friend of mine, Glenn Lawrence.
Oh yeah, I like Glenn. Me and Glenn
had Marte on his show because on Twitter or on X, previous to this is like 3 months ago at this point. Had these conversations with both Marte and Andrew Wilson that were recorded, 2 different conversations where the people that weren't cuckables they were like the fans. We're the Dusties. I'm stealing.
Dude, I gotta get that mug.
Everybody wants that mug.
Is he doing that mug? I told it. He highlighted me in chat.
How much is it? Because I might buy one.
I'll buy it for $50. I don't care how much it is. Dude, like, no, what I'm saying is he highlighted me in chat. I said, Dusty, I have to buy that. And he laughed. He's like, I'm trying, Imperius. Dude, like, he better fucking do it, dude. If he makes the cuckable, it's not any kind of copyright. It's satire.
No,
he can get away with it 100%.
That's good money. That's good money.
He would make 50 grand overnight, dude. How is Dusty, the guy who's always trying to get money, not doing that now?
I guarantee he's working on it as we speak.
Dude, you can get some Mexican shop down in LA or in Texas, somewhere in Dallas, to give you 1,000 cups
Teespring
for $50
or whatever.
There you go. Thank you, Testman.
You can get him.
Teespring.
No, Dusty knows all that stuff. I think.
Yeah.
I hope.
I don't know. He doesn't ask me questions, and I don't. I didn't even post the link to this in any Discords because I don't want them saying. Dude, I don't want to get kicked out.
No, but dude, he could be making. Dude, you know what another good idea would be? Like you could make a shirt saying, "Don't marry a single woman," and then on the back have Andrew and Rachel on the back going, 3 husbands, 5 babies. You know what I mean?
He wouldn't do that.
One couple of trash.
That's too dark.
But dude, it's not dark. I come from the days of the whole Miami versus Notre Dame, cons versus Catholics shirts they were handing out. Convicts versus Catholics. Like I remember, dude, back when I was young, even sports shirts were mean. Now it's
I have somewhere here an ad that was produced by my former co-host.
Yeah.
You ever meet Shiva, the Church of Four?
I think I heard one time. You know what I mean? But
English. Anyway, so
yeah,
he's like I've known him for 5 years. He came around just after me, type thing. But before that, he was a scam baiter. That's how I know him, right? Shiva the Scam Baiter or something like that it was called, right? And he used to scam bait people. He did this thing where he was going to sell cups or something, and then someone didn't get their cup. So then my former co-host made this fucking ad that was like, Shiva the Shill. If you'd like to have your money stolen, buy one of these terrible cups. And it actually had his picture on the cup, Shiva's, of a cam slip that he had, and I showed all that, and he was furious.
Dude, hold on. I just have it in my head. I'm playing a reel in my head right now of some advertisement like that, like some mimic. Hold on. Where it's like Andrew Rachel Wilson selling a fraud, buy their course, and then show.
Have you seen the ad that he has of him screaming at?
Yeah.
You lick gooch. You lick gooch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're a snizzlicker. You're a snizzlicker. Call in and vote for. Listen to Rachel Wilson here speak about how she's a great mother and is never promiscuous, and then have the little clip of her saying, "I'm not promiscuous. I've only been with 2 men in my life," and then show. But at the same time, here she goes, and then another clip. Okay, well, I have 5 children by 3 men. All the different contradictions, and go call 1-800-555-hypocrite if you want to buy your club, join the club today, or something. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not a hypocrite. I used to be a huge whore. I don't shame whores.
But that's the whole thing against him. Like, I would, dude, as a Christian, if he was saying in the back and he was like, "Look, I used to be whore. We used to do that way, but now we haven't, and we've changed." And I would say, but that's what I'm saying. As my point of view, I would just say to them, "Okay, you're out with it. You're honest. Whatever. I'm not going to criticize you about it. I've not been good in the past. I've been a fucking whore when I was young.
Faith, but I'm technically half Christian and half Catholic."
Yeah, no, I get it. But what I'm saying is, like, it's hard to judge. Like, we just want honesty. The whole internet right now.
I am honest.
But that's what I'm saying. The whole internet right now is based on being genuine. The money right now and the attention is based off being genuine. And and right now, the sharks are going after a carcass that everybody has revealed is not genuine.
You know what the other thing is?
The caucus, Imperius, the grifter caucus.
So my husband watches all these really huge influencers, right? Oh, 1 second here. Good, XL? Say something.
Yep, it's me, Tent.
Just making sure. Oh, I love your new mic, dude. I probably will hate you less now.
I'll probably hate you less.
Oh, you don't understand how bad his microphone's been for 6 years. So anyway, this is the new trend of the internet. Imperius is dead on, right? Because like I literally just last night, my husband and I watched this is what's happening on the internet now. So number one, brand deals, like people getting paid to like review makeup or food or all that stuff. That's dead
in the water. It's dead. They want marketing.
They don't give you no money for it no more. It's done. And what is the big thing now is influencer brand creation. So dead on with the cup thing. If he hops on that bad bandwagon and starts fucking doing you remember those dumb cards we got as a kid?
Yeah, Cards Against Humanity and shit.
No, the stupid little cards where it was like Howard Stern got mad at it because.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember.
Kill kids and shit.
Yeah, like marketing through that. Yeah.
And they parodied everything and Stern
it's like a parody joke. It's like Weird Al. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like Weird Al.
Weird Al Yankovic. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When you parody something, that is copyright free now.
I mean,
it's been copyright free for a long time. It's just people haven't had like a platform to be as ingenious and intuitive and be inventive as they do now. Like anyone now with AI and the computer here at their house can make ingenious things and put it on their shows or their channels.
So I'm gonna push Dusty when I talk to him. We need to get that cup going.
We got the cup, dude. I'll pay $100 for the cup. Dude, I would pay, I would never use. I'll put it on my desk at my office.
Yeah,
just to have it.
No, supposedly it's a real thing because we got a deal going on. Well, I wasn't even on the panel, but Sasquatch talked to Brick, and they're going to get Brick one, and anytime that he's on a panel, he's going to drink out of the cuckable cup.
I could just see myself like taking a picture of my.
We're all going to do it.
I could just see myself
on the cup.
You can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want. It's your cup.
No, I was thinking about a cup for Andrew Wilson.
That's the segment that we're
I
doing
can
on the
just see
drama channel.
myself.
Sir.
I can just see myself posting on X with like my hand holding the cup, looking over the the Gulf right in front of my house, and being like, "God, I'm glad I'm not a cuck like Andrew."
I need to
Wilson
pause
today."
for a second because I want to point something out. So yesterday, Dusty did a quick excerpt of sleazy there,
Big sleazy.
yapping his bitch mouth to the. I think it was Duke Farrow. Who was the black gentleman?
Duke Farrell from the Mo3 sector.
I believe. Yeah, Duke Farrow is actually a friend of mine. I've only actually talked to him once, but he and I had a kinship right from the beginning.
He's funny, dude. Did you see how he torched that guy?
Oh yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
I miss when Duke Farrell had his cowboy hat though. Those was the heyday.
Yeah, dude, this guy attacked him like
he was yapping. What? How dare you talk about someone's wife? Okay, listen, you fucking dummy. Number one, I already told people that what you're doing is money laundering. If you guys are going to do nefarious fucking shit online, you need to keep your goddamn mouth shut.
No, bro.
You don't go around telling everybody you got a Cash App in someone else's fucking name, and that's where you're getting the money through from your fucking YouTube shit. And then there's also supposedly, there's some conspiracy that he's actually illegally immigrated to America and actually isn't even in Canada anymore at this time. And he's money laundering at the same time. And so when Trippy brought that up to me live the other day, and he said, yeah, he's got a Cash App in someone else's name and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, do you guys know what FinTrack is? And they're like, no. And I'm like, a simple email, brother. It's a simple email.
I've had to verbally push Speakeasy shit in twice because when he sees my beautiful black woman on a panel, he likes to go try to attack her and her viewpoints. So fuck Speak Squeezy. Can I ask a question?
He looks like
a disrespectful when he does it?
No, dude, he's a crackhead LEG, dude.
Me and your wife have had huge
arguments. The first time he called her a stupid welfare recipient, bro, and I went up there and fucking laid into him.
No, she's not.
Thank you. I went in there and fucking laid into his ass, and that's why I gave Andrew. I mean, not Andrew. Why would I say? Because I'm gonna fucking bash that dude so bad. I gave fucking Flow State fucking his props on bringing up the motherfucking kids ordeal that fucking gets on his nerves, bro. Because, he feels so cucked over them kids, bro. Like, not taking care of them and shit.
Well, that's what I said. I said that a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, I was in Speakeasy's Discord because I was trying to get up there to argue with Wilson on his verbal combat. And I used to talk to his mods. I was hearing about him trying to hit on the mods back then, and I was calling him out on it in his Discord. And then I found out that he was a freaking deadbeat dad that lost custody and lost parental rights because he couldn't take care of his kid. And then that shit. And this was a year and a half, and he banned me. And dude, every time I've called up, he's heard my name. Don't be talking shit, Imperius. Don't be saying this, Imperius. It's a total lie. I have my parental rights. I can do bullshit. You know what I mean?
And he props these kids that ain't even his above his own fucking kids, which is
because he wants ass, dude. He's just he's a creepy freaking loser, dude. Dude, he is a crackhead LEG. Okay.
Speaking of losers, Imperius, was you able to find that CT?
It was a Timu Post Malone.
Wait, Imperius. That is a great reference, like from the UK.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking. If you've seen Ali G and his old school videos or whatever, he looks hero. Look, you could bring up a picture of him right now, 10th man. Type in Ali G.
I know who it is. Sasha
we know who Ali G is, the comedian.
Okay, I didn't know. But dude, he looks exactly. That's what I'm saying. People look like characters, like actors, like all the time.
Well, life imitates art, and art imitates life. That's the way it works.
Yeah.
Imperius, speaking of which, did you ever find that CT Dr. Chen trial stream?
I'm trying to find, dude. He's got so many videos in his back, and I'm trying to. I gotta ask.
I think it's 5 to 6 months back.
Yeah, it's from around July. It's from around July.
He takes everything down.
Well, he puts it in members only. It's in his members back.
Not always.
Exactly. Then he cuts them off too, and he clips certain things. He cuts certain things even in the member clips.
To be fair, Imperius, to be fair, 10th man, and what's his name? exiled one. I'm gonna call you
Exiled.
Okay, exiled. There you go. To be fair, CT is the first person that came on his. Like I remember, there was one time I was like,
No, I don't hate CT. I get frustrated with some.
Like I found CT, and then I found the rest of you guys. Like I think CT was my
your introduction to the sphere.
CT ain't the target here. It's that Dr. Chin character.
Yeah, no,
the Asian fella. Yeah,
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't have a problem like personally with Chen. He's always been, but because the thing is they all kind of look to me and they're like, oh, like we like what you do and stuff. So they all kind of like, I don't really, to me, but the guys you got to watch out for, like the Mike Sarones.
Well, do you want to know the reason we're at Dr. Chin? Supposedly he was using 111 to send inappropriate pictures to an underage girl, bro.
No.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, but we've heard that before from stuff 111 has done, and we find out that it's 111 doing stuff on his own. And you got to remember everything that you hear, dude. Everything on the internet, unless you're going through it with evidence and document, like we're doing right here with all this that they themselves have done, and you can reference it with actual reality outside of the internet. I don't believe much of all this. Like, you get what I'm saying, dude? Like, I take it all with a grain of salt.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it is.
I'll tell you this, and this is a little bit off topic, but
I'm sorry.
Maybe you guys might understand what I'm talking about. Maybe you don't. So there's this weird lady named Miranda Sings. She's a short, weird, witchy-looking lady with long hair. All right.
I heard that name.
Yeah, you might pick up on it. So anyway, I don't want to pull anything up about it because I just don't care. I'd rather tell you it's faster. So my husband watches all this weird shit, just like I told you about the creators and the new trends and stuff like that, right? So now this one's about Miranda Sings. Now, unfortunately, within the last couple of years, I watched a documentary explaining what Miranda Sings did, and then she did this stupid apology video show where she's like, I was just trying to make my fans happy. I didn't mean to hit on a 14-year-old boy and fucking do all this weird shit and then send a 14-year-old boy my bra, blah, blah. That's not really what she's saying, but that's what this new video was about, that she sent this underage kid her bra and all kinds of weird shit, and then Raven Simone, the fucking little girl off the Huxtables, had her on her fucking podcast.
The Huxtables.
Okay? The Cosby Show. Same fucking shit.
That's a Raven. That's a Raven.
No, but yeah, that was the joke. But he kept going. Oh, that's so Raven that you're having a groomer on your show and not calling her on her shit.
Hold on. Read Moxie's chat in the thing. See, this is what Moxie, say what I want. Like Moxie, I give balls to because she'll go back and forth with me, and she's pretty honest, and she's like, she doesn't really lie about but read what she said in the chat. Like, but about Dr. Heads Up. That's
can I read it? Can I read it?
You got to be careful with a lot of this.
I'm at the beach, but listen. Oh, God damn it.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll get her. I'll do her. Hi. No, I'll do it. I got her. Hi, losers. I also think people like Mike Cerrone are pretty harmless. Not sure what the issue is of all these people. There are people out there really trying to cause harm. Not me, though. I'm on the beach, and I'm loving my life with my husband here. Bye, losers.
Yeah, that's Moxie. Yep, that's pretty much I love you, Moxie, my frenemy, my best friend, my enemy.
I've heard of Moxie. I don't know who it is, though.
She's entertaining. She's like a kind of she's just a girl troll. Like, but she's good because she grew up with brothers who used to beat up on her. She's like a 90s Imperius. She's like a 90s. Yeah, she's like a 90s chick. Yeah, she's like a 90s chick, and she grew up with brothers, so she can deal with shit. You know what I mean? Like she deals like even if you say horrible stuff.
All right, let's try to get through some of this shit. So anyway, the point was Raven Simone did not call her on the fact that she they showed the text just like we're doing right now. Like of her saying, oh, send me a picture of your ass to this underage kid. Like it's fucking, what are you doing?
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait. Tefman, help me. Who is this? Is this Andrew White?
No. This is a girl named Miranda Sings.
Oh.
Miranda Sings.
I'm bringing up the fucking weird shit people do on the internet.
Yeah, these weird fucks.
And it's about the mask you guys were talking about earlier. Is if you observe these people, they will show you who they are because that they have a guilty conscience. Okay. So they're going to tell you The criminals often. That's all these crime documentaries that I watch with my husband. I'm like, where's the fucking lawyer, bruh? What is happening right now? These people go in and they literally just go. Sometimes they'll endure 8 hours of interrogation. And you're like, where's the fucking lawyer? And then they're like, yeah, I did it. And this is where the body is. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because they want to tell on themselves.
Yeah, that people want to be guilty. It's the guilt, the self-realization, the pressure of the situation. And it's the same thing what I've said and what you're seeing with the Crucible and these cults and stuff. People want to be led. They don't want democracy. They just want to be told what to do.
Imperius.
I've said this for years.
Slave doesn't dream
Imperius.
to be
Exactly.
Slave only dreams to be king.
10th man. You and I spoke, Imperius.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm African. Some cultures deserve an iron hand, Imperius. They need an iron hand. Some cultures, some people need an iron. I think, yes, I agree. Monarchy. You know what? One thing, Imperius, George Washington, the biggest mistake he did in his entire legacy, he should have been emperor. He could have been.
He could have been emperor of North America. Yeah. I mean, Jesus.
Well, I can point out one thing that Moxie is wrong about in her statement. Mike C is a danger to himself.
He is. Yeah,
for example, the 3 times he's gotten arrested on his stream trying to get 111 arrested.
Hello to Crazy Mama, by the way.
And not just that, but then the time he was just standing outside and people called on him because of the shit he was doing on his own away from 111.
When he got the Cyrax community's attention.
Yeah, well, dude, Mike Cerrone is a dude. No, hold on. You got to bring up questions about elder abuse with him and his mom on what he's doing with his mom or grandma, how he's living. You think he's taking care of her well? There's
I doubt it.
Yeah, that's
we got fucking clips of him screaming at that lady when she's asking for help.
Dude, my grandma, I helped my grandma when she was in her 80s. We all did. And she was not in her right mind. You know,
my only contention in Imperius is that why is a man in his 50s beefing with this little Indian boy, this little Indian goofy boy?
That's what I'm saying, because he's a nut job, dude. Dude, do you understand when after I left CT, after Bob got me off, okay, CT still talks to me, and he sent me the back chat of of Mike going up to them saying, "Oh yeah, Mike, I'll be your new Imperius, guys. But I won't insult the Trinity of you, Bob, and Gimpy. But I'll be just like Imperius. I swear, I'll be just. But then you can control me. I'll still be manageable. You know, that's where he didn't do it right. He's a dude. They're weird people. Weird people.
Oh, I fucking hated it when I at the beginning of this year when I was on Dusty's every single show. But I've got a lot of problems physically, and I can't do this that much anymore.
Well, you said your back, right, or something?
I have a very serious problem with my neck. Yes, my spine.
And the back and neck is the worst. You can't even after surgery, dude. It changes your life.
I don't think I'm gonna. I will refuse surgery.
Yeah, because even surgery can sometimes end up worse. You might fix one thing, but it hurts other things and does other. It's so hard. The back is the worst, man.
No. Listen. I have zero faith in any doctors as a reason why they call it a practice. I've spent a lot of time in the hospital since I was 8 years old when I almost lost my leg to a staph infection.
I believe it.
My leg, right? But I spent 4 months in the hospital. I got beat up by a nurse.
Well, dude, what is the number one avoidable injury in America? It's medical malpractice.
Oh, yes.
It's literally people getting the wrong surgery done on them when they're brought in, leaving utensils in people.
Oh yeah,
doing all kinds of horror, messing up during the surgery, doing the wrong stitching, doing the wrong. It's so bad. Human beings are so fallible, dude.
Oh yes, I would. I you know how happy I would be if we had AI robots that could do surgeries.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, because a robot back in the day is not going to have bias. It's not going to get tired. It's not going to blink. It's not going to sweat. It doesn't have fast.
Don't we already have that already? Surgeons.
Well, there's machines that assist that don't know, but they use those machines. They're still. It's that's why they play video games. Real
so you're saying a self
autonomous, an autonomous machine that is programmed with the software where you just put the person under it. It takes a scan and it's already programmed through its machine to cut here, do this, cut it, you'd be done in 2 hours. It would be perfectly done every time. It would be the same every time. You wouldn't have to worry about any mistakes or anything. It's the same thing. It would have no human in there with other bacteria.
AI would ever be able to
do that fully, like a full. Well, not even
a human being would not have the speed that would be required to reattach a detached spinal cord, but AI could.
Or like a replaced heart or a brain.
No, the heart's easy compared to the spine.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, even those though, how long do people have like the heart? There's always problems. They don't live long. Like, if you
you can only be under for so long.
Exactly.
That's one of the reasons why you can't do a spine replacement. Or
exactly, because you'd have to replace so much. Yeah, there's no way you can do it.
How many fucking nerves are there in a spine?
It's your entire skeletal frame.
Tens of thousands.
Your spine is attached to every part of your skeletal frame.
But it's tens of thousands, right?
Yeah. You would have to replace. It would be like pulling out when you pull out the skeleton out of a fish after you fish.
Or it'd be more like trying to take braided wire that has braided like for electrical, like for your battery in your car. Unbraid all of that and then try to rebraid it.
And then exactly the same. Exactly
with your hands.
Yeah.
with a little tool.
I like the fact that you guys are bonding over robotics, but I just want.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, continue with this.
Imperius, no, I just want. When are we going to get artificial wombs with sex bots?
That's a whole different thing. That causes societal change, so they wouldn't want to. There's other interests against that kind of shit because remember, dude, you're going to lose the draft's going to be issues after that. You're going to have like business. Like, dude, if you start doing shit like that, you're going to start growing people. You're going to start doing all. You know what I mean?
Doing that in China.
Yeah, but those are the weird Chinese. They're growing like
Dolly the sheep. Dolly the sheep that was cloned.
Yeah, bat people over in China, dude. I don't trust the Chinese. There's some freaking.
No. Okay. Imperius, real quick. I'm sorry, Teflon, because I'm very fascinated. Imperius.
Oh yes.
If who do you think is blocking anything that's pro men? Is the feminists, right? Sex work?
No, but it's more than that. No. I think feminism is just a tool. No. But feminism and all that is just a tool used by upper end people to control like society. Because, dude, look, hold on. You control women's biology. You control men because men just straight chase after pussy and do whatever it takes to get pussy.
Yep.
So if you manipulate female biology to control that and can direct women, you can control men. That's all it is.
You misunderstand my point. You misunderstood me. Should America have nationwide legal sex work brothels?
No. Well, it depends. Two things. If you have sex too easy, it'll make men not strive and work as hard. Because remember, primarily men only do as much as they can to get women, and if they can get women,
you're saying as long as it's expensive.
Yeah, if you can do if it costs like $1,000 an hour, sure, make it legal. Fine, you can do that. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get what I mean? Like, because it'll make men produce more. They'll still keep going to work. They'll still keep a society intact because they'll have to earn something. They'll still have to do something.
Imperius. Why do you think Europeans? Why do you think Rome? You're a man of Rome. Rome had brothels everywhere.
But they were expensive too. It wasn't like you did like, dude. It was like militarized too. Like if you effed with one of the girls in the brothels, you were killed.
It was for young men. It was for young men to experience.
Yeah, soldiers, not just young men walking. Not bums. You were hold on. You weren't.
It's not like you gave them a couple pennies and then.
Yeah, dude.
I'm saying these insoles, they're backed up. You know, they can't get women.
Yeah. Make it feasible. Like I said, make it legal, but it's $1,000 an hour.
First off,
fine.
If these dummies knew about banana washers, the whole thing would be. I'm telling you right now. Have you ever used one?
No, but I've heard of it. I've heard.
You have no comprehension. Now you got to make sure that it's the right size because my husband bought me 2 for Christmas 2 years ago.
Oh my God.
And when I go all the way in,
oh my God,
it bogs out, right? So I need a little bigger one. But if you just, it does the suction. It has 4 or 5 different settings for how the suction goes. It can go, or it can just go.
10th man's
So-
like the mischievous
listen.
teenager that put his dick in a new toy and stuff. You know what I mean?
listen,
I love it. It's so funny. I love
And
it.
it can spin, or it can go back and forth and rotate, and it acts like a cock ring and does this. You got to use a lot of lube.
Imperius, I feel I'm gonna have to go back to.
Hold on, it recharges with USB-C, right?
You just plug it in overnight.
Yeah.
You know, and you can wake up in the morning, have a good day before work, right?
Imperius,
saying-
Imperius, why are you so excited, Imperius? You sound excited.
Well, because, dude, no, what I'm saying is it shows what I'm trying to say here is, how do I say this? It shows that, ladies, like, you've got to understand, men are degenerate. We'll find ways. And if you force men to be, you guys to be such a pain in the ass, men will find a way through VR and through a machine like.
Pun intended, pain in the ass.
You get what? Yeah.
So Vanta, you've been asking this whole since you came up, and now I'm going to give you a little bit of an explanation as to the 51% gay.
God damn it. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So it's exactly what Imperius is talking about. I like women just as well as I like men. But part of the extra 1% that puts me over that, like the extra 2% that puts me into the more gay than straight, is part of that 1% of it is the annoyingness of women, like Imperius is saying, right? To be in a relationship with a woman is a nightmare from beginning till end, and if you don't keep up to her, she'll just replace you, just like it's a new iPhone every year. She don't give a fuck. It's whatever's best for her. She don't give a fuck about you.
Two dudes when they're together, guys are like, when guys find their dude, it's like when, dude, Vanta, imagine when you find a girl, okay? Do you leave her? Do you get bored? Are you looking for? No, it's just the same thing with two guys, but then you don't have to worry about cheating because two guys are even. Dude, gay.
You're a man of
hold on. The other one.
No, I am. I'm giving you the statistical fact.
The other 1%.
If you look at violence in relationships, gay men are the lowest.
Yep. But so
I agree. No,
hold on. The other 1% is if I had, so let's say there were two 23-year-old twins that were both perfect 11s, right? They're the hottest ever, and one's male and one's female, and they're both hot, like the most supermodel hot, right? Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm choosing the dude
because of all the baggage.
No. Just that's my attraction. That's the other 1% that puts me over the 50-50 into the 1% gay is just I find the dude hotter. The chick's hot and everything, right? And I tell you, having sex with vagina is awesome. Like it feels really, really good. It feels way better than sex.
You have that little more inclination toward the. Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
it did. I don't know why. There's no way for me to explain it. I've been like I've had sex with men and women of both sexes since I was young. Right? Since I was very young. My first experience was with a girl.
Okay.
My best friend's older sister. Right? So,
but hey, can I say one thing before we go on? You know what's sad though, and this is what's going bad, how bad it's going for girls right now. You know, I've heard from many a gay guy, because I had, a couple of gay guys in my fraternity that we voted in. It's because they got a ton of pussy. They brought a ton of pussy in. Is it true that even men suck dick better than women? They're better.
1,000%. There's not even a well, actually, no, that's not always true, because when I was 19, there was a chick, but she was just a hoe, right? So that's why she was good.
No, because I've always heard that from gay guys. Like when I've talked to the gay people that I've met, I've been like,
she was as good as any guy because she was hungry for it.
Oh yeah, but okay, I get it. Okay, so it's really like the intent.
Yeah,
is that girls just don't put their effort into it, and I've noticed that.
But that's probably because this is the problem. Straight dudes are annoying as hell. I've had sex with a lot of straight dudes where I was the only dude they were ever with.
See, I've heard this too has happened. Right? This is like an undertalked thing too.
But these dudes are fucking unbearable. They're unbearable. Like they're so in their fucking head.
Or insecure. So are they like those people that are like, oh, do you like me? Oh my God, don't die. Like all just running around neuroticism in their head? Is that because that's what I've noticed about young people? It's all neuroticism.
No, it's so this is all I'll say is so most straight dudes, they'll suck a dick before they'll eat pussy.
Interesting.
Right? So maybe you might get a good blowjob from your girlfriend if you let her get on top of you and 69 with her.
Yeah, well, you're doing something to her, so she can be turned on.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, when a dude's just slobbing the knob, because you're gay, right? It's black and white between when you're both doing it at the same time and when the other person is just doing it to you or you're doing it to the other person. Because of the intense pleasure sensations,
reciprocity.
It's almost like you're doing it to yourself.
Yeah, it's like the reciprocity.
So the more you give, the more they give.
Yeah, it's like you're moving a machine, like you're riding a bike. Yeah, like the bicycle built for two, right?
Instead, what a lot of dudes want to do is they want to watch porn on their phone while their chick sucks them off.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But see, this is what I've heard too, and I've seen. I brought this up to black streams too about. In the black community, there's a lot of like younger black guys that go with a guy once and hook up and no one talks about it and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's why I find it's interesting. I'm sure this happens in white communities too. I mean, there's enough white guys that are gay too. But what I'm saying is this is like an untalked about thing. It's interesting that you bring that up, that gay guy, because I've heard gay guys talk about this before.
Yes.
Where they're like, yeah, I hooked up with this straight guy. And I'm thinking in my head, like, wow, this is really something. I keep hearing this.
Yep.
We live in a strange new frontier, man.
Because I met a dude one time. I was coming back from the grocery store, and he was 19, and I was like 23 or 25 or something like that. And a car almost hit him, and I just said, "Hey, yeah, you got to watch it." And he wasn't from there, and I invited him back to my place to smoke a joint. So he stayed at my place for a couple weeks, and we did a lot of stuff. And then I actually became almost part of his family. And I actually had a spouse at the time. It was like polyamorous type thing, right? And I met his father. We grew weed together, like when it was still illegal. This is 25 years ago, right? And
yeah, it's early 2000s.
And then we did our fling for that couple weeks. He told me the reason why he wanted, because I talk to people, right? And I'm like, have you ever been with a dude before? No. Well, how come? I don't know. It's just not really. And he said that the reason why he liked me and why he chose me was because I reminded him of one of his friends that he always was attracted to a little bit, but never wanted to ruin the friendship. And then I was the only dude he was ever with. I've talked to him up until a few years ago, right? And he just decided that wasn't for him. And then now he's got like 8 kids. And that's
human beings are a strange.
That's like 15 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And I don't hold that against him. Do what you do. We had safe sex. It was fun. He liked it, but it's like you tried new type of food, right? You don't like African hot peanut soup, but you ate a bowl of it and you probably don't want it again, right? Like, nah, I would never order that again, right? But we're still friends. We love each other like brothers.
No, I get it.
It doesn't have to be
but that's
weird.
What I'm saying. I've heard this from other gay people. Like this is what interesting. But anyways, let's get back to the Wilson thing. I gotta hop off here. It's been an hour almost. I gotta hop off.
I know.
Here.
Well, you guys fucking won't shut up. All right. So Rachel has excused her weight.
Imperius, just say you want to come out the closet, Imperius. Come on.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Oh my God.
Jesus, shut up. Just go ahead. Proceed.
I talk about being gay clinically. You talk about it like you're the one interested.
Yeah, right. I don't listen to dirty Somalis. Go ahead.
Yeah. Rachel has excused her weight by citing Hashimoto's disease as a culprit, only recently finding out she had it, though her own tweets reveal that she's known she's had it for quite some time. Her tweets also reveal she has abandoned the paleo diet blog and moved on to the next trend. And all the stuff's there. I don't need to read it. I read it while we were fucking around. Right? Everybody else can read it.
These are all, you can see them. It's all right there. And here's where it starts getting really good, guys. Here you go.
Who's the person that she's with? He looks really familiar.
Who is that? That's familiar. Who is that, Vanta?
I can't remember.
What's his name?
Is that Nicky boy?
Is that it's a Mexican, isn't it? I think he's a Mexican.
Yeah, some Mexican. Yeah, Nicky Fuego. Is it Fuego?
En Fuego or something?
Nick Freitas? No. Nick Fuentes?
Fredes?
Nick Fuentes.
Yes, Nick Fuentes.
Is that it? Oh, yes. See, I don't follow these people. So that's the weird thing.
The Mexican white supremacist.
Before I came back to YouTube at the beginning of this year, I was actually a fan of Andrew. I didn't agree with everything that he says, but I respected him, and that's why I was always tried to be respectful to him on Tomato. And we had it was, to me, it was like that. This is cool. I get to argue with
you.
This
had
guy.
A cordiality. You had a business kind of relationship. You know, where you go back and forth. Yeah.
But then his dumb bitch wife made it fucking weird.
10th man.
Now read that chat. Read that.
Yeah. Go ahead, Vanta, real quick.
Well, no, real quick. Yeah, 10th man. Do you think Nick Fuentes can open a jar? A jar. You know, he could just open up a.
I don't know. He looks a bit feminine. Probably not.
Yeah, because Andrew couldn't.
Andrew can't open a pickle jar, though. Remember?
Right.
Yeah. Flo thinks that was staged, and I kind of do too.
You think it was staged? That's a bad thing to stage if he did.
Yeah, that makes you worse. You're effeminate.
If he did stage it, dude, that just shows how so you're willing to debase yourself and make yourself not a man in other men's eyes just to make some view. Oof.
Yeah,
that means you're like Jack Doherty. Ugh.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead. Read that.
Who just goes, oh, let's get a jar. Like it was a weird skit. It seemed like a skit.
I get it. I mean, if like I said, I take everything with a grain of salt.
I know.
But man, it's the same thing with the whole Sarah and them. Even hold on, we'll wait in that next episode or something.
Oh no! Because listen, they knew this was happening. They had every opportunity to reach out to me and try to stop me from doing it. When I told Flo about it, he said, "Sounds awesome."
All right. Well, yeah, I said,
not my problem what the repercussions are after our fucking multi-part series of "Go fuck yourself, asshole."
Yep. Now read that tweet right there.
I am sorry. So she would subsequently become involved in an America First movement. Or the America First movement, where she gained notoriety for attempting to set her daughter up with a groiper by publicity showing her. So is that Fuentes that she tried to say? I heard about
no,
this.
No, this is a picture with the Fuentes that she was involved. Yeah. Now read that.
Okay. I have a nose ring. I know it's frowned upon. I'm not a nun. I'm a real person. But she's 90% dream of wife for a groiper. If that's not good enough, feel free to scroll on. What?
Her daughter. So she was offering her daughter up to the groipers and saying, I know she's not perfect. She has a nose ring, but she's perfect 98% of the other. If you guys groipers don't want her, okay, we'll move on. But the ones that do, let me know.
Hold on. So pause. Stop. Yeah, I'm going to get a little bit offensive here. See, I'm not sure if you want to be here, Vanta, but you can be here if you want to. I'm going to say something real fucked up here, and just please bear with me. I apologize for anybody's delicate little ears, but this is the way I think. Who the fuck? What kind of heifer, shout out to Vanta, needs to be fucking just oh, hey, anybody want to fuck my daughter? What is that? What type of nightmare would that woman be if her mother needs to say, hey, by the way, any rich dudes out there need a hoe? With your own fucking daughter.
Now read the tweet. Read the Instagram post beneath it.
I just want to say I appreciate you using heifer. Very good stuff.
Yes. Well, the first thing I thought of, because I'm like, oh my God, does she look like that fucking picture that Flo puts up, or whoever was? No, it was Tarek puts up that picture, that fat bitch, fucking Honey Boo Boo's mother.
Monkey. Yeah, Chunky Monkey.
Is that what she looks like? Honey Boo Boo's mother. All right. Me, when I remember, I really almost married a 27-year-old from New York. That I only met 3 times because my parents wanted me to. Yeah, see, I actually watched a video about this because I actually went after the Thorpes a little bit because they were picking on them about their kid dying. I'm not going to make much of this show about that. If it comes up, we'll talk about it. But I didn't know all this other stuff, and I still listen. Kid died. It's a sad thing. It's no thing that you need to.
No, I don't wish that on. I'm not happy that happened, but that is a product of her negligence. And you know what's even worse? He uses that, and so hold on. The worst part of it is that he uses it and says that he was around that kid. He never raised that kid.
Yeah, but this is my problem. Maybe I'm just different, but never in my life would it ever have come to my thinking that, hey, I should steal one of my family's vehicles and go driving.
No, he did it. No, he didn't.
He didn't.
No. What happened was the delinquent kid stole the vehicle.
I know. No, that's what I mean. Like, so the whole thing's fucked up in the first place.
Yeah, like, no, it's not. It's not. I get, but dude, you don't let your 12-year-old kid just run out of your house and get it like that. My parents would never. Dude, like I was. No.
No, I did.
No, but what I'm okay. What I'm saying is it's all the things together just coagulate into white trash fuckery. You get what I'm saying?
I grew up the worst white trash ever. That's what you don't understand. I grew up beside an oil refinery.
What is their problem? Then what's their issue?
Degeneracy.
Yeah, okay. So they're just super degenerate. Okay.
There's a difference. There's a difference between being a redneck white trash
and being just a degenerate fucker. Yeah, I get it.
Because there's a lot of white trash out there.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah,
that just work at a coffee shop and live their life.
And live small and just salt of the earth people. I get it. What I'm saying is, like, when I mean white trash, I mean just people that are like meth heads, fucking their cousin, degenerates, like you're saying. I'm not like, I'm talking the worst. Like when you think of like,
no, that's something different. What I'm talking about is that they don't have any morals.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's what, dude. And this is what.
That's why they're trying to call you out, because they haven't found themselves, so they have to go out there and scream at you that you need to be better.
What's rule number 1 of rules for radicals?
Work on yourself.
No, rules for radicals. Accuse your opponent of what you yourself are doing.
Oh yes, no. That's a factual thing. It's a human psychology thing.
Yep. Now read that tweet. Now scroll down. Let's keep going.
Eventually, she found herself deeply embedded in the tirade, in a trad side of Twitter. Oh, trad, yeah. See, I don't know what those words are, but let's not get into it. She's been on Tucker. That's ridiculous. She's often seen in Orthodox spaces and even appeared on Tucker Carlson as a homeschooling advocate in 2022. That's hilarious. Oh, my God. It insults me when I see stupid people on these shows when I know that I should be on that show, but I actually don't want to be on the show. Isn't that weird? Anyway.
Yeah. It's just like, it almost makes it like not worth being angry at it anymore. It disappoints me that I can't be angry at it because it's just worthless now. I don't even care anymore. Takes the fun out of it.
Oh, I don't find anything fun. Digging deeper, Rachel is not actually based on isn't a based homeschooling mom. She is just a chronically online clout-chasing mom. Posting from her daughter's pages reveal they were very much enrolled in public school and were not being homeschooled. So there's all that. Let's try to make
another hypocrisy, right?
Yeah, but that's all they do.
Recent, and this is not like 20, 30 years ago, like she says, like,
this is 2016.
Yeah, 2016, 2017. That's 8 years ago. And then that you're seeing, you're just leading to more and more in the continuous patterns, right? We went from 10 to 12 years ago back in the first post to now 7, 8, right?
Oh, but do you know how many times I've done this with different people in 6 years? Dozens.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I just said
This is a constant online thing. That's
all of them.
I say Dusty's one of the best at it that I've ever seen. Not letting the online people get close to him. I told him that first thing I ever said to him. I said, "Don't let these people get close to you.
It's all make believe. You've got to separate it from reality and fantasy."
Dusty goes, "Yeah, it's not going to be a problem."
Yeah, exactly. To me, the internet is nothing more than a Call of Duty forum when I was 15.
Yes.
Is it your PvP server, Imperius? PvP.
It's a Counter-Strike server where everyone's name had the N-word in it in some manner or fashion.
Right. Yep. Exactly. And then you just log off, and tomorrow.
And then you go to school tomorrow, and then you come home and play it again when you come home from school. Or
right. So if I'm not here,
I come home and get on here and I have a beer in my hand, I'm laying on my couch with my TV on and my dog's at my feet, and I come on here and just yell at people because it's fun. And then I turn it off and I go and watch TV, I have dinner and I do whatever, I go to work out, go to bed, go to work, go whatever, and then I come back home and I feel like I have free time and I want to do it.
Right. So like last night, see, it's funny because then Imperius was late showing up, but it's perfectly fine because I was up till like 5 o'clock in the morning playing that Project Vane or whatever. Vane. Yeah. I was playing that, and I was literally at 5 o'clock in the morning about to go. Yeah, maybe we'll do this another time because I don't think I can make it by 12. And then I woke up exactly at 12, pretty much, and then messaged him, and then he messaged me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm still not ready. Like, you know what I mean? It's like I actually have a real life.
Shit comes up, dude. Like, dude, I was at the gym, and then
No. Have you ever seen these people's houses when their fucking camera turns on?
Oh, it's trashed. It's trashed.
There's garbage piled up over top of the counters.
I have 100-pound American Bully I've got to take out and let him shit and stuff in the yard.
And I got cats. I have to clean.
I got a cat too.
Every 36 hours, and I got 3 of them.
I got a cat too. I'm lucky I have that little automatic big bin because she's just one.
I know.
That's it's a real cool thing because I just pull out the tray at the bed and it has a bag and I just pull it and throw it. You know, but still, what I'm saying is like you got shit to handle. I have a bigger house, like I gotta clean it all the time. I got a yard. I gotta cut down the shit. I gotta cut down, mow it, do all kinds of shit. I've got work and shit. I got a car I gotta deal with. I got a gym I go to. I got fucking things and places to go to. I got friends to deal with. I have family I have to call. Like, you know what I mean? These people are just like literally their entire world is their online personas and their online fake masks.
You're right.
And just to go to Crazy Mama's comment there, I don't know what's true. We're looking at information. It's for the viewer to decide what they believe and what they don't. I don't really give a fuck. And if you're gonna sit in chat and call me biblical curses, and then somehow that chat just disappears, then I'm going to do an investigation. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing a live first.
We're gathering what we're gathering all info. It's a data collection.
That's all. No. What it is they wanted attention,
and now they got the attention.
That's why she did that from fucking chat. So now they're going to get the attention. But what the attention actually is not just these shows that we're going to be doing.
Bring up DHL.
Now I have that information in my fucking head. So now the two of you can't go anywhere that has a public fucking access for me to be able to get on. Because I'm going to get up there and I'm going to fucking pull full 10th man journalist. Oh, 1 second, Dill. Whoever that is. I'll get the porn blocker up.
Yeah, you got to be careful because he's. Okay, I want to address him when you get a second too.
Who?
Deal guy.
I don't know who it is.
I don't know who. But anyways, what I'm going to say to him is, sir, like he doesn't let me address him. After I destroyed him on Project VOD, I ruined his business model, and so everywhere, every time after that, and post that, if I go on any panel or go into any back chat that he's there, he tells the host if he comes on, I'm leaving.
Well, then he don't need to come up here.
Like, no, I mean, we're
trying to get this done.
Let's get it done. Oh, yeah, we got time.
If you want, you can sit in the basement until we're done this, so that if I have to clip it, I don't have to do it in the middle. All right. So she has tweeted about multiple times about her work history. Again, she is something she shames other women for. She claims that she worked for professionally in hair, nails, and makeup, and even bragged about her experience as a makeup artist for Clinique and Lacombe. Lancome. So you mean she had like an influencer account somewhere, probably? I totally get why they're saying what you're saying, but I do have a career. My full-time vacation is who puts their fucking life on the internet? You dumb people.
Yeah, that's heavy loaded. That's heavy.
Yeah, but as a former hairstylist and I'm sorry, but being there's certain connotations about hairstylists too. As a guy,
yeah. Imperius, I think we know. Yes, Imperius, we know, especially female. Yeah, good.
Women know what hairstylist. No, but you're not a girl. You're not a girl, dude. You're not a single. You're not a single heterosexual girl.
UK hairstylist means easy.
It's like a nurse, dude. It's like a nurse.
Nurse, lawyers, correct. Teachers is easy.
What, like attraction or something? Or?
No, just that it's usually pretty easy to get with them.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. They have very low aspirations.
Exactly. I have to bring to the game, man. Yes.
That's all I was saying. It's like they usually. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead. Like, let's say, go ahead. Read
Don't forget, my husband's a professional hairstylist, so you know.
I mean,
I know a lot of women hairstylists.
And like, I have a gay barber, so I'm just saying. Yes.
Look at the date and look at how she's been married since she said since 2014.
We'll get into it. A pesky detail: her meeting in the town council concerning her business. Notice how her name is still Jennings. Odd for somebody who's supposedly married for 17 years. Well, sometimes you just don't get around to changing your IDs and shit, but you should be able to do that within 5 years.
But that means you can't Christian, number one, and legally, number two, be married to Andrew until your divorce is finalized and your name is changed from the first one.
Oh, there's a pretty good chance that he was with her while she was still married.
But that's what we're saying. But that's what we're
95% chance.
But that's what we're saying. Look at it. That she's even the business talks about. There's factual record of it, confirming that she was still married. She still had his last name. She still was
Imperius, did you miss when?
No, I know.
Told Dusty, and he said, "You people," or all of you, or something like that. Like he didn't. He either meant Dusty and Sarah. He only meant those two people, but he said it as not just one person. So he said that, you guys can lick my hand like a dog from the drippings after I eat.
Wait, what?
That's what Andrew said when he was on Dusty's panel a couple days ago. And I came up and said, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? That's when Dusty threw me off, because I'm like, I'm way worse than you, bro. And then he starts laughing. And Dusty threw me off because Dusty I don't know what the reason is, because I was about to go completely. No, because
Dusty knows what you'll do. And see, the thing is Dusty's he's a decent guy. I don't have a problem with him, really.
Oh,
but he needs the interaction, so he can't break all that. Yet.
I understand. So no, but that's okay. It's okay.
Because he's making money off Andrew's downfall. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him for it.
I have no animosity. I'm just saying that I was about to destroy him, because it's like, listen, bro, because the way he sees it, what you're talking about here is that it's okay for him because he's the king.
Yeah, I can do whatever I want.
There's different rules for him. You fucking loser incels need to do as I say, not as I do. Give me your fucking money for a bunch of false fucking idle bullshit that's going to get your life even worse, but he don't give a fuck, because the worse off you are, the more you're going to cling on to him. And that's all these people fucking do. I had my own cult. They kept saying I had a cult, and I'm like, fuck that. I don't give a fuck about none of these motherfuckers. And they'd all get mad and say, oh, you say you're not my friend. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, you're not my fucking friend, because you're going to get a girlfriend or a new job, or I'm going to say something you don't like, or something's going to fucking happen in your life that you're not even going to be around anymore. And I won't talk to you ever again, maybe here and there every fucking 5 or 10 years eventually. After
and then they come back to you like, no, I won't do that. I won't. And
yes, and I'm like, yes, it's going to fucking happen. So please don't say you're my
go now.
Friend.
Leave now. Go now. I don't need. Yeah, dude. It's the same way you manipulate women in a relationship. It's like it's gaslighting.
No, I literally mean that. No. See, you may see it as gaslighting. I'm telling you, I didn't give a fuck, and I knew it was.
But that's even better because you believe it. So they can't say you don't. Like you're more invested in it if you actually believe it.
I wouldn't have the cult. See, he doesn't do that. He doesn't do what I did.
Cult.
Yes,
he's always been a loser.
I don't trust none of you motherfuckers. You'll all turn on me.
Exactly. But that's what I'm trying to say. He is so insecure. He's always been the loser since he's a kid. So he's addicted to the attention and that he has followers and people that he's popular with. Once you have a taste of that, if you never had a taste of it growing up when you should have, you'll never give that up. You will seek that attention, that validation for the rest of your life more than any drug. You're seeking retribution of your past and the insecurities of your past.
Well, same reason why all these virgin incels are the way that they are is because they never had a regular lay.
Exactly.
So they don't even so that's why I say go buy a fucking banana washer, bro. It'll make it not even just for you, for everybody else, so that you're not always fucking all like, I can't get laid. All these ladies don't like me. Number one, I already told you, you're not hot, and you suck. So you're gonna have to fuck a fat, ugly bitch.
The problem with incels is they
all want to fuck a hot bitch. No, you're gonna have to fuck the fat, ugly bitch because you're not hot and you ain't shit.
Not just that, dude. No, they're their own worst enemy, where they portray women like these beings that are so perfect that they have to attain and do everything instead of just regular people that you go up and talk to. They're their own worst enemy. I'm Powder. How
Dusty's here. So we mentioned him 3 times.
Well, you know what's funny that he mentions that Vanta does look like Baby Yoda a little bit. He does look like Grogu a little.
What did I do to you, Chris? What did I do to you? I'm eating on the side quietly.
No, I'm just saying it is kind of funny that you do kind of look like Grogu.
I'm not Baby Yoda, son of a bitch. I'm not Baby Yoda. You are disgusting for that one, Imperius. You ain't shit. And speaking of Dusty, like you say his name and he shows up. This is Dusty. Imperius.
He's been watching. He's been watching since the beginning. He's just doing shit, working on a transmission or something.
I went on an African panel.
Yeah.
And I was like, surprise. There's Dusty.
Yep.
On an African panel. I'm like, why is this man in an African panel? Dusty's everywhere.
Was he wearing that hat?
What does the powder Dusty mean? What do you think that means? Like he's just like it's like a name for a white boy that he's like black people call a white boy, like a powdered Dusty. Like that's like don't you get the name? That is because they call because black women call black guys Dusty, and they called him Dusty. He's just powdered because he's white. It's a funny joke, dude.
I love it.
I'm saying it was a very niche African channel, very niche. Very
Yoda Black. Yeah. Look at Blow. You're the reason. Yoda Black. Yoda Black. Yoda Black.
Who said that?
No, Imperius and I aren't getting divorced. We love each other.
Yeah, we look at Yoda Black. Look at dude. We imagine pushing Vanta around in a stroller and stuff. You know, like that little orb that Baby Yoda was in. Could you imagine like Vanta's face on Baby Yoda and that little orb and stuff?
This is white supremacy. F y'all.
Dude, this is what I want to use. There's AI people who can like use those clips and stuff and put people's pictures into the video and like blend it into the actual person. Like imagine Vanta's face like on like a Baby Yoda flying around on the little orb and stuff like
You see, now you can feel I will never ever cam up ever again. No more camming up. Never.
No. Oh, what's funny, dude? No, 12th man, you're our 10th man. You're kind of a sci-fi fan. Do you like nerd? Like you're like Star Wars fan. You remember Star Wars, right?
I'm a everything fan. Yeah.
Okay. So remember Return of the Jedi? Remember the pilot in the Millennium Falcon that was piloting that in with that little he had the gills on his face and he kind of like that's Vanta. If you look at Vanta's picture and he looks exactly the same, dude. Even Vanta says that kind of looks like him. Like even Vanta will admit that character looks just like him, and it's
just because I gained some weight.
Art imitates life.
It does, and he kind of laughs like he has the humor Vanta does. Like
I don't laugh like that. What the fuck? Imperius, behave. Imperius, behave.
Oh my god, that was so good when Dusty called fucking Rob Snore. fucking
Rob Snore. That's funny because he has that clip of him just breathing that wheezing.
He called him Jabba the other day.
Jabba the Gut. Yeah, well, that's what I call. Dude, have you ever heard of this guy? God, what's his name? God, Nightish.
Yes, I love Nightish.
Well, I always fuck with him. I call him Nightish the Hut because he sits there and he'll fall asleep. Like, and I even made a little meme of
Skywalker.
Yeah, dude. Well, he's a good sport because he even made his own little like narcoleptic. What do you call narcoleptic night character? Like he has the narcoleptic night action figures.
Rob Snore has awake apnea.
He has the same. Rob Snore has the same thing. My speech teacher had when I was a sophomore in high school. He was so overweight. He would literally he would just fall asleep in the middle of class on his chair. He'd be grading papers and then he would just drop his face and you'd see him asleep and we'd all kind of like, what the fuck?
No, see, I'm lucky. I would be a fat bastard, but like I said, I had that bad leg when I was 8 years old and it's like dragging around a half dead leg.
Yeah,
so if I got more than 15, 20 pounds of extra weight on me, I can't get upstairs well.
It takes double the effort to do everything.
Well, it hurts, right? So that's it. Anyway, so now we got this business application. Most of the stuff's been redacted, so we're not doxing nobody.
Nobody's being doxed. We're not.
No, we're just going over publicly available information. Rachel Wilson has claimed to be married to Andrew Wilson for 17 years, yet her own posts contradict us. For example, we see she was not married until supposedly 2012. Is that Andrew? Yeah,
that's Andrew. Yeah. No, it's not in a church. Not in a church.
Okay, but that's 17 years, right?
Well, hold on. Keep going. Hold on.
Very curious that an anti-feminist and pro-patriarchy woman would carry the surname of her previous husband for 5 years after her marriage. Oh, yeah. Well, see, that's pretty much the law. You got to do it within 5 years, isn't it?
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, look at that. Isn't that strange? Go ahead.
Well, it's understandable to a point, but it's also
that long.
Well, you would think that a Orthodox blah 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 would really insist.
Well, yeah, if he was really an Orthodox man, and he's saying, "Oh, I made her have a birth or a father or whatever the paternity test," that he would want her to change the name before that, right?
I mean, you would think.
So this is all just picky, dude. What I say is when I'm building a case, okay, you're putting bricks into a wall, piece by piece. You're building a.
Well, no. We're not trying to convict anybody.
No, we're just putting bricks. We're painting a picture.
We're besmirching your character, is what we're doing.
Yeah. Well, all we're doing is we're putting the pieces of the puzzle together that you've already put out there about yourself.
No, we're besmirching your character. Because you besmirch others.
Yeah, you besmirch people's characters every day. You get pleasure out of it. You make a living out of it, and you don't want that to happen to yourself. And if you've lied about yourself,
yelling at people about that they're because they're gay or they lick sniz or whatever nonsense. Okay, well you're trash too, so stop it.
If I may, real quick. Sorry, Imperius, real quick. If I may, Chessman.
Yeah.
There was an Indian comedian called Akash Singh.
It's the same thing.
Has been currently destroyed because he was dishing out, bashing other men and how they live their lives, while his wife is the absolute trash bag. So yes, Mr. Wilson, Andrew Wilson, if you talk shit about other people and you try to be this whole red pill, alpha male babble, eventually people are gonna look up your lifestyle. They're gonna look at your women. And that's exactly what's happening right now.
Imagine if someone out there just paid a private eye to follow him for a couple weeks.
I got a buddy.
I'm saying, if you're gonna dish it, then you have to take it.
Well, this is how it goes. All right, I have a buddy who what do you be mad? Fuck it. So, my buddy Andrew Brain. He used to be my enemy. We've been on and off enemies. I'm very proud of him. I'm not trying to come at him, but there was one time where a guy named Rebel, who I'm also friends with now, kinda. Everybody wanted me to go after him, but I'm like, he has 3 people watching his show. It's not worth my time. But then that guy got paid by people to dox other people and all kinds of weird shit. So then Andrew just started doing shows where people were following him around, recording when he went to buy milk and shit. And it would just play live on YouTube on Andrew's panel. Rebel didn't like that.
People, rats and vipers don't like the light shined on them, dude.
Well, no, it's just if you want attention, you'll get attention, but you're not going to like the attention.
But that's what I'm saying. They want to.
I already because of these pieces of shit that are on the internet. I already spend every day waiting to be swatted. Right? For 6 years, every day. For 6 years, there's not been a time where I go to my door without my phone so I can record. There's never been one time.
This is a okay.
You get it?
So yeah, no, I get it. Okay, yeah. Go ahead, sir. My bad.
So I'm just saying I would never do something like that, but some people will.
There's some sick fucks out there.
And maybe really I'm doing this for their protection. Maybe you shouldn't fuck around. Despite evidence proving otherwise, Rachel claims they have been married for 17 years, 16 years, 26 years, but court evidence shows that she was still married to her former husband when she and Andrew conceived their first child. Rachel's divorce with her first husband was not finalized until 2011. Interesting. So right around almost like it could have been day to day. Oh no, conceived. No, conceived or born?
Conceived.
Conceived is the insemination.
The act of insemination.
No, I understand. Well, yeah, I'm trying to understand the timeline here because it's possible that she wasn't still married.
No, she was still legally married to the other guy, as you saw from the post in 2012, where she said she was married and her last name was still Jennings. Okay, up until 2012. So during August and 16, as you see, and that's the case. See, and the guy's name is Brian Jennings. Go ahead.
Whatever.
I have a question for Imperius, if I may, real quick. Imperius.
Right, yeah.
Imperius, imagine you want to be.
Oh yeah. So yeah. No, you're right. You're right. I get it.
Am I right? And does it show the same? I think I'm right. Right? Right?
Okay. Imperius. Oh, okay. Clarify your point.
And I have that case for you for next time. We're going to download all that, and
Yeah.
Could I ask my question?
Of course, Fanta. Yes. Everybody, it's an open forum here, buddy boy.
No, yeah, because I know you're trying to show the.
No, you're fine. We're almost done. We're over halfway.
Imagine someone who's trying to be a content creator, and you don't cover your tracks, and you're just so egotistical. Like, I'm gonna be a red pill YouTuber, alpha male babble manosphere, but you don't cover your tracks, Imperius. So I have no sympathy for people like Andrew Wilson and all these other guys.
No, if he was just out there saying what he's saying respectfully and not fucking screaming at people and acting like a fucking lunatic and trying to shame people for their life when he's no better, that's the fucking problem.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like,
and he's doing it to young kids.
You can't talk about it. You can't talk about it if you have if people can find your tracks and your tracks are not looking
like,
good.
I know, he got mad when that girl brought up anything about his wife. Well, she's a fucking public figure. I'll say whatever the fuck I want.
Exactly. She's a publicist. She's written a book. She's out there on her stream. She goes on the TV. She's a public figure. And now, but hold on. That girl that spoke to him look how she was dressed, how conservative, how informed. She's more conservative than Rachel ever was, even if she slick skins.
Now, I have a question about this document. Why in God's name is the filing date 2007? Is that referring to the date when they had been originally married?
That's when they first filed for divorce.
How does it take 13 years to get a divorce?
Oh.
Or no. That's 4 years. 4 years, because it was 2011.
Yeah. Wait till.
It's a long time.
Yeah, wait till you see the story that goes along with that second marriage there with this guy. Wait till you see the drama between
I had
those
to get
two.
out of there now. Hold on.
You guys are like kind of like TMZ BTEC. Sorry, Timu TMZ. Son of a bitch.
This isn't TMZ. We're not pulling up. We're not dragging shit out of people. And this is all public record that they've said themselves.
That's the reason why I asked the question. I'm like, if you're gonna be a content creator and you want to be big shit,
this is them.
Happens.
This is their words. This is all them.
All them. Okay. Shame on them. Shame on them, Imperius. Shame on them.
Yeah. Well, no. See, I would. So you may not understand Vanta, and Imperius, I don't think does either. Maybe he does. Because that's how we met. I was always respectful to Andrew because of Andrew's relationship with Dusty and Sarah.
With Sarah, yeah.
And then I would go up on Sarah's, and yes, I did call Radical Coder a fag basher and got kicked off there one time. But I was really mad because he's wearing gay face, right? So I get it, but I always try to be as respectful as possible.
Dude, everyone crashes out sometimes. It doesn't matter.
I'm a lunatic, right? So this is the problem: is I was down in the basement, and I appreciate you guys' time, but I'm trying to set up a narrative here so people understand. A lot of people already do, but I was in the basement after the fatty panel when Pearl was walking around in circles, and she left eventually, and then Andrew got mad and left, and Sarah got mad and left, and Sarah opened up a panel, and immediately she put out the link, which she doesn't normally do, so she did, and I went up, and I had no agenda whatsoever. It was just like I would to anybody's show. It happens to me quite often. Dusty kicked me off of a show or whatever. It's happened numerous times just in the last couple weeks where I hit a link and they go, that link wasn't for you. And I'm like, it happened on Grids yesterday or the day before. And I'm like, okay, bro, I don't fucking know. Right? Like, you think that I'm just sitting here with bated breath? Like, don't act like I'm offended.
Yellow,
and also don't act like I'm offended or anything either. I literally don't give a fuck.
Right? Yeah, it's a link in yellow in the chat. I thought everyone clicks it. They want it.
No, who cares? That's not the point of the story. Is like I literally don't give a fuck. But so I'm just trying to show you that, like, I just click on a link. Like, I'm sitting here playing a video game or cooking or whatever the fuck I'm doing, and I might even be watching something else while I'm waiting until shit kicks off over where you are. Who knows, right? So I come up on Sarah's. I'm in the basement. She asked 2 or 3 times, hey, does somebody want to talk to Andrew for a minute while I try to get this other girl from TikTok to come over to the show, which never ended up happening. But she was doing logistics, and nobody put their hand up by the time she asked a 3rd time. And I was in the back chat, and I said, tag me in. And I had no nefarious intent. And we had the gay marriage discussion about that case, which actually did get struck down. And so none of that's happening. But I was trying to have a discussion with him. And I said to him, I said, and part of the discussion was about the trans shooters and all that stuff, right? And I said, well, this type of behavior and attacking people like that, these people are crazy. They're going to do crazy things. And he said, well, that sounds like you're holding me emotionally hostage. So I tried to have this conversation with him before Charlie Kirk got murdered. And he outright said, I don't give a fuck. So as far as I'm concerned, he is at least part of the reason why Charlie Kirk is dead. And anybody wants to contradict me on that, I don't give a fuck. That's how I see it, because I had this conversation with him right before the guy got murdered. Literally maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 before Charlie Kirk got murdered. Because when you're in a fuic state of madness, trust me, I grew up next to a mental institution. All right? All they see is angry right-wing man that I hate. So it could have been Andrew there. It could have been Tucker there. It could have been me there, because I have a problem with talking to kids about trans stuff, right? So could have been me if I was super famous and doing an event. I could have been unalived. And as far as I'm concerned, it's because of Andrew. at least partially.
Yeah, well,
People with him that are filled with hate, going out there attacking people for no reason, not even comically. See, Imperius is a piece of shit.
But everyone knows I'm playing a fucking Ric Flair character. Goddamn.
Okay.
Imperius, you are a piece of shit.
Yeah, so am I.
I'm a villain too.
As the piece of shit, I've also gone and built. Hold on, but as the piece of shit, hold on. There's a difference between being a piece of shit asshole and being someone who hurts people.
Yeah,
I've built homes for poor people in third world countries. I've built fucking wells for poor people in third world countries. I have dedicated my life. I donate my time, and I do. There's a difference between me saying horrible things online to people in a fucking competitive, fun, fucking spare like you would on an internet gaming thing, and someone who is literally day to day going face to face with 18-year-old girls where thousands of people are watching and berating people on the very things that you do yourself, and then wearing a mask and smiling like you're the leader of some right-wing conservative trend in the United States of America.
And then someone gets their fucking head blown off, and then they don't want to take any blame, and then they go, oh, it's the trans people that are the problem. No, you're making them fear for their lives.
Yeah, you can't, like, the trans thing, like, look, say what you want about the Catholics about being too passive. We're trying to do the thing without driving them to blow them, to destroy themselves in the way that, you know,
and maybe you along with them.
Imperius, you know my position on Catholics, so I won't blame.
No, look, we tell them they're not right, but you can't be just dude. These people are if they're mentally unwell and they're really off kilter, and they believe they're under threat. What do you think that mentally unwell people under threat are going to do?
Right.
What did Timothy McVeigh do?
Right.
I agree.
I, as a gay person, feel threatened by many things in this world. Right, but though I'm in tech, you don't
think you're in the wrong body. That's a different level of like.
I'm saying I'm a complete lunatic, right? But if they were saying, "Hey,
I'm going to come take gay people out of their house and blow them away in the street," you'd be pretty freaked out.
Right, like what that Josh said there a couple weeks ago, where he was saying that all gay people should be tossed into a volcano.
Well, that's
there's hyperbole, and then there's actually people that believe it.
Yeah.
No. There's a difference. No. There's a difference between saying that as an opinion and then doing what Andrew did to that girl.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's an argument in hyperbole. Everyone understands on the internet we're all pieces of shit and say crazy stuff.
Why isn't she allowed to bring up Rachel? Why?
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. And then the first thing, look at the contempt in his face to her too. That anger and hate, he's not like, this is what I'm saying. And you know who showed this too a couple of weeks ago when he was debating that Christian guy on Christian morality? Does Andrew represent that and stuff? And Andrew was doing the same thing. You piece of shit, little pussy ass bitch. I'll talk how I want and all that. And he's like, do you really think like there is no Orthodox priest in the world? There's no just like there's no Catholic priest in the world that would be okay the way that I speak.
Probably.
There's no way that there's any Orthodox priest that is okay the way Andrew speaks.
I apologize to interrupt 10th. I need to head off. Thank you for having me on, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, I will see you later.
Imperius, son of a bitch.
I'll hit you up after. All
right. Take care.
Yeah, let's end this pretty quick because I got to get off soon. Pretty soon. It's almost 2 hours.
I almost did it closed, and I should have went with my first impression. But I like talking to the people too, but it takes up so much time.
It does. Let's just get through this last.
Saw baby Wilson on ultrasound on August 11th yesterday. Also looks good. Little arms and legs wiggling. It's covered in awful hives. And what?
This is just start saying, okay, so she's admitting the kids there, blah blah blah. Okay, now here you go. Here's some backup on what we're talking about, the hypocrisy.
The idea that anyone needs to watch porn to have an exciting sex life with their spouse is ridiculous. Well, if you're gross, it's not. Porn is detrimental. Bullshit. And the bullshit in the mountains.
I've been with my husband for 26 years. Do you see that right there? August 2023. What? See, do you see that there? This is what I'm saying. All the pieces, once you put it all together.
Maybe she made a mistake and it was supposed to be 16.
No, but hold on.
You can edit it though.
No. But she didn't edit it.
Ugh.
Look at the 2 different dates, 2 different numbers.
That's very interesting. And I've also been with husband and haven't needed that. Okay, so you have to be like her, right? No one else is allowed to have their own choice. They just want everybody, just like the Apple commercial. Remember when everybody looks the same and they all have
everyone,
the same devices?
you gotta be all. See, Moxie's like, now Moxie sees the 26. Okay, thank you, Moxie. Thank you. It says 16 and then it says 26, Moxie. Like
that's why I made it big.
Yeah,
hello, I'm his wife. He's a wonderful and faithful husband of 16 years. Okay, so that one says 16. Yeah, I think she must have made a mistake, but also, whatever. Fuck you, cunt. Do you have an objection?
And then she on another one in 2022. But remember, go back up. If you go back in 2022, she said for 17 years. So I was at 17 years in 2022, 16 years in 2023, and then 26 years in 2023. Which fucking one is it?
She was probably cheating on her husband with Andrew long before
She's mixing them up. That's what I'm saying. She's mixing them all up.
No, I'm saying there's a 90% chance that she was fucking around with Andrew before while she was still with her husband, and he didn't even know. Probably.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's probably why she left her husband. Get it?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
That's the implication that I'm making at this point. I don't know. This is my first impression.
This is all I say. When you lie, you've got to lie to cover for lies. And eventually you get caught for lies. Because
prior to this, Rachel and her 3 children by 2 different men. So she had 2 different children by 2 different men before
3 different children by 2 different men before Andrew.
But she was with 2 different men. All right. One being her ex-husband that she was probably fucking while she was with him. And fucking Andrew. And the other, her high school boyfriend, both allegedly abandoned her. Though, of course, but no fault of her own, of course. Yes. But isn't that always the case?
Of course, just like every other woman she criticizes. You women never take personal responsibility, but then she doesn't do it at all either. And she'll go on.
Let's say somehow we found proof that she was actually fucking him while she was still married and actually living with her other husband and shit. Let's say we had the evidence, like a video. You know what I mean?
Oh, like an actual video evidence.
Yeah. No, but I'm just saying. No, I'm saying. So at that point, does that mean that everything they say is bullshit because she obviously was cheating on her husband with Andrew?
Well, we know she was because she got pregnant with Andrew while married to somebody else, and
we don't know anything. But I'm saying there's
if you did, if you did, it would make everything bullshit that she ever said.
I always knew he was full of shit. Anyway.
Yep, it would make everything.
Need to read this one. I was in one long-term relationship prior to the marriage. Did not end either. Was naive. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Anybody can read this shit, but they want to come at me and say I'm a degenerate because I was a whore when I was single, and I'm gay, partially. I'm partially gay.
Now here goes into the Orthodox grift.
Rachel is very active in the Orthodox discussion across multiple platforms to the extent that she appeared on an Orthodox channel just 1 month after attending her first what's that? What's a
liturgy? That means church, like first mass. Her first
liturgy.
Liturgy.
Oh, liturgy. I never saw how that was spelled before.
Yeah. So she's just her first mass, and now she's a week after. She's now an expert going out there and trying to tell about people she's Orthodox and how to live the Orthodox life. So here's the Orthodox grift starting.
Oh my God! I actually considered it back in like 23. Because, like I said, I'm half Catholic, half Protestant, whatever, like different things. I know a lot about this shit. Yeah. And I was like, I could go out there and do the religious grift. And I'm like, nah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah. I
wouldn't be able to respect myself if I did it.
Yeah, so it's one of those bottom feeding grifts. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a race grift. It's like that kind of grift, real low. You got to, it's a dirty.
And you get the old ladies who are scared they're going to die. And you're like,
like you're scamming old people before they die. Yeah. It's just a dirty, grimy business. Dude,
I could pray for you if you gave me some money. It would help. Would help remind me.
Exactly. Here you go.
Yeah, I got to read her book.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here you go.
The pieces.
Look at that. Look at 2020. Look at here you go. Look at that though, right there. That is a funny thing. Look at.
She even described herself as an Orthodox mother in her book published in 2021, a full 3 years before her baptism. All right, Rachel Wilson, blah, 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 mother of 5 children, blah, 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 blah. This is from her dumb book.
That's her book.
It's actually a pamphlet. I heard it's like 40 or 80 pages or something, isn't it?
It's like 100 pages. Yeah, it's right, but that's the pages from her book.
Yeah, but I heard that it was 300 pages. I'm like, the fucking Hobbit's longer than that.
Yeah. Well, it's just on bullshit, superficial. Her attack on feminism. It's like, yeah. What do you expect from her? She's an idiot. What do you expect from her? There you go. Here you go.
Continuing down this rabbit hole, we see Rachel claim multiple times to have finished her catechism and scheduled her baptism. Been going to the same church regularly for 4 months. Just completed the catechism. It's great. Oh, shut up. Yes, a catechism will be about 2 years. And that's 13 months difference.
We're just going down the timeline.
No, but I'm saying she said that she.
Yeah, I know. The numbers don't add up.
She did the catechism. No, she said there. Look, that
been going to the same church regularly for 4 years.
In November 21st, 2021.
I know. Yep.
She had a catechism.
Yep.
Said it. Just completed catechism. But then, in December, means 13 months later, that their catechism was going to be.
And hold on.
In about 2 years when she gets baptized, but she already did.
And if she had started in 20, and if she had finished but it's worse. Because if she had finished in 2021, that means she would have started in what? 2019. Because it's 2 years, right?
It doesn't make any sense, because then now she's saying up here that is this something different? I mean,
no, she said, okay, I'm a catechumen.
But she said she was.
No, but that's what I'm saying. She said she was done in 2021. Okay, meaning. Okay, if she finished her catechumen or being a catechumen in 2021, that means that it takes 2 years, as she says in the tweet next to it, almost 2 years. That means she must have started it in 2019. But then in 2023, she's saying she still hasn't been baptized. So when was she started? When was the lie? Is it in 2021?
Well, it says I already did. I was Chris. What's that? Chris made it.
Christian. I don't know. Chris made it. Chris made it.
Okay, into the church in February
of 2024. So when did you start then? When were you going to be baptized? She said she was going to be baptized as a catechumen in March of 2023. Then a year later, she still hasn't done it. Look above. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be baptized Holy Saturday, almost 2 years from when I started, 2021. But in 2021, she must have started in 2019.
I'm just looking. Upon the baptism. 2020. It hasn't. Wait. It hasn't even been. It's been 4 months.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, and so when did you actually start?
It's all just bullshit.
This is what I'm saying. It's a fucking.
That's not a misprint. The other one, maybe she meant to hit the one.
Maybe 16. There's no misprints on this shit, dude.
No, this is way too explicit. So that's you're right about the lies and the lies. She has multiple posts about her patron saint before 2024, and while Andrew claimed to be the good parent to an Orthodox child in 2023, however, one cannot become a godparent without being baptized into the Orthodox Church first. No, they could be through the law.
No, but the law is different. She's saying her patron saint, and they're expressing a religious role, not a legal role. You get what I'm saying?
So do you do the patron saint where she did this when you are baptized?
Yeah, you take your baptism, and then you're able to sponsor the child once you're baptized with a patron saint.
So she
lied about being Orthodox, because remember, in her own post, she said she hadn't been baptized till 2024, right? But how is she saying her patron saint is 2022 Saint Catherine? And how is she? How are they both being godparents to somebody when they have not been christened as being in the church yet?
And then also here, so then.
What I'm saying is, it's lie after lie after lie. You can only cover for so many lies, dude.
So this is
But
their
this is the guy that
priest?
sponsored them.
This is
Zen
their
was the guy
priest?
that sponsored them in 2024.
No, but this is their priest.
No. Zen is their sponsor to baptize them.
Okay.
So he
he's
was
just
there.
like the person that's already part of the church?
That is sponsoring them. Yes, that stood beside them while they were getting baptized and spoke for them,
On
saying
this
yes.
date, supposedly.
On 2024. Now go up.
So
And
she's
what
been
were
baptized about 3 or 4 times now?
Yeah, well, not just that, but how was Andrew and how was his wife sponsoring someone where they themselves were not baptized until 2024? How was Andrew claiming in 2023 they were sponsoring somebody in January of 2023, a full year?
Where's that at?
Up, go right up. The post right there, 2023.
Oh, so this wasn't them saying that this was theirs. He's saying he sponsored somebody else's.
Yeah,
here.
and how can you sponsor somebody if you haven't been baptized yourself?
With magic.
Everything
Because
with these people.
no. See, because I think they think that orthodoxy is like the tent that they set up at the fairgrounds and have their like 300 cult members there.
And in the chat,
I don't think they actually follow any of the actual rules. I think they just
they just claim it so that they think they can then hide behind it and go, okay, well, you got to attack orthodoxy, then attack me.
Yeah, that's what I say all the time is they use it as a shield. Go ahead and address chat. Go ahead.
Oh, the chat was saying in there, he say yes about stepdads being cucks and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. He says it all over the time.
I disagree.
No, what I'm saying is he says that. Andrew says that on whatever to these girls. Andrew says that in debates. He goes, stepdads are cucks. If you're a stepdad, and he's a stepdad to 3 kids.
I've never heard him say that.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
there's clips all of. See, the thing is now that he's super gotten torched by that girl on whatever, and because remember, she made a follow-up too. He made a follow-up where she was sweet, and she's like, look, I don't hate Andrew. I don't mad at him because of his life or what he's done or his wife do that. Look, I'm a feminist. I'm not going to, I don't care about any of that. I just don't like someone being a hypocrite when they're doing the very things they attack people on with such vicious.
And I literally don't even care about that. What I care about is the dumb 18-year-old boys that buy into this cult bullshit.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
It fucking hurts their lives.
Yeah, because dude, these kids, they have this anger in them because they want to attract women, but now they have a place to focus that anger and fester in it and not grow out of that anger and keep feeding on it and getting angrier and now there's a community about it, and that's all it's about.
I think my advice is better. Fuck fat ugly chicks if you ain't shit.
Yeah, but that's how it always is.
To build yourself. That is what you're supposed to do.
That's how it's always been. Dude, if you're not at the top, how do you fuck? Dude, if like you're in the middle ground in the high school, did you think you were going to fuck the main cheerleader? Are you fucking crazy?
I fucked her boyfriend.
But you have what I'm fucking saying, dude. You know what I'm saying? If you're this is like this isn't fucking like make believe. If
but
you're at a certain place,
they think they're all the Disney prince, though.
Yeah, exactly. They think that they're Gaston.
Yes. But they're actually the beast, and they don't want to go through all the trials and tribulations. So that's why I tried to tell people. I got into a few arguments with a few different people. Some of it was on Sarah, some of it was on Glenn's. When they had these dudes up there going, blah, 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 women did it. And I said, I don't know if it was Casper or somebody, but I flipped out one night because I just heard enough of their fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I'm tired of it.
And I said to them, you know what's real fucking hot on a first date? This bullshit. I said, so when you go on a date with somebody, do you start going on about this? And and just start going blah, 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 and the epistemological hermetics with the
autism, like holy autism.
No. Do you do that, or do you go, oh, so do you have any hobbies or anything?
Yeah. What are you interested in?
What movies do you like?
What's your passions?
No, instead, they verbally assault them.
Yeah, exactly. But that's
like they're in a fucking rap battle, dude. They want to fucking, and it's like, well, and it's like they all dudes think that they should get laid on the first date.
Dude, it's
now I'm not excusing women because I saw one there where it was like, this woman wanted to go out for dinner, and she straight up told him, well, I'm not really interested in you. I just came for you to pay for my dinner. It's the least you can do to go out with a beautiful lady like me. Like I saw the actual video of this.
Yeah.
And the dude just walked out and left her paying the bill. And she didn't have the money to pay the bill. Right? And it's like, okay, both of you are wrong. Both of you are wrong.
Yeah. Just take the loss, dude. Pay the
First
money.
off, if you can't afford that restaurant,
you shouldn't have asked her there. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't
have went. She's obviously outside your league, either because she's a hoe or you're broke or would. I don't care about the circumstances.
But there's also
I had embarrassing dates too.
But there's also a social power play in that. There's the whole.
But you know what those embarrassing dates did? Made me stronger.
Yeah, like, exactly.
I told him one time. I said, when I learned how to keep my mouth shut, like you need to learn, was when I had 2 lesbians. I was 19, and they were both like 18 or 20 or something. They were really close to my age, right? I remember asking them, because I always ask, right? And they started making out, and we messed around, and I was drunk, and then I started bitching about my family.
And you talked your way out of pussy.
And they both put their clothes on after we had, because we would have been going more that night.
Exactly, yeah.
And they put their clothes on and left because it became uncomfortable. And on that day, I learned, keep my fucking mouth shut.
It's better to say less, dude. Let the girls
guess
talk
what?
about.
Guess what? If you want sex from another human being,
keep some fucking mystery.
No, you got to learn one simple rule. They don't give a fuck about whatever's in your head. Shut the fuck up.
Exactly. People have this whole imagination of love and romance the moment they meet somebody. It's like you don't fuck. It's like the moment, dude. Human beings make up the mind if they can fuck that person they're talking to in the first 10 seconds if they can see them.
That's right. I don't give a fuck what's in your head.
Exactly. It's just the vibe for the second. If you gel, if you caught eyes, and there's something happens, and boom, something happens. It's just boom. Like and then that's it, dude. Like especially women.
They don't get it. They don't.
No, they don't. But that's
and they know what? They never will.
They never will. They're autists. They're autists, dude.
No, because they are actually a lot of these people are closeted gays.
Yeah, I could see that.
And they are going to these strong male figures because that's what they're attracted to.
Yeah, they want the bear, right? Isn't that what they're called? The bears, like
it's more the daddy.
Okay. See, I remember that. I remember the terminology in the early '90s from like the movies, like from American Wedding and shit like that with Stifler and all that. Like, remember that scene in the dance club with that dude and stuff.
But that's the women and gay men want the mean daddy. That's why they like you. Yes. That's why a lot of people like you, because you say the things that they wish they could say.
It's the shadow. We all have our shadow. If you read Carl Jung,
just saying. No, I might know about it, but I've read too much, sir, and I've seen.
So you know what I'm talking
Rachel will probably take this opportunity to complain about doxing at some point, but let's remember, she has publicly posted all of her daughter's names and included them in her book. So go fuck yourself. The only information revealed comes from her adult daughter's public pages, and all the faces have been covered. This information is only shared to demonstrate the extent of her lies and inconsistencies. Because, they always ask for receipts, right? So
I remember Andrew says, look at public available info. That's not doxing, right?
Fuck Andrew. For shits and giggles, I'll conclude with, like I said, we're 80% done.
Yep.
With the Wilson's reaction to the doxing of the Crowder's children when they were called out for it. Oh, they doxed Crowder's children?
Well, they were like, who cares about it? That's good. Like that's their reaction to it happening. When it happens to other people, public available info.
There you go.
So they better not bitch about this shit, right?
I dare you. See, and you know what? I normally don't, because I don't care about clicks and views, put people's names in the title. This one I fucking did, because he said it to Dusty. He said, oh, yeah, you guys all get in my name in your fucking videos. Yeah. Do you understand that we're not actually hanging on to you for clout? What we're actually doing is going, like,
how much of a shithead you are.
No, I have a running segment on my show for 6 years. It's called What the Fuck Are You Doing?
What the fuck are you doing?
That's what this is. That's
and
why
then at
I'm
the
on
end
the
of the
drama
show,
channel.
what you got to do is, I'm going to leave, and I want you to conclude with like a little something saying, you know what? And after reading all this, I want to ask you from all this here, what the fuck are you doing? And just end
No, this is a segment of What the Fuck Are You Doing? And besides that, there's a public fucking link right there. And these people know who the fuck I am. And if they have a problem with what the fuck I'm saying, they can come the fuck up here. Yeah. Come on, Andrew, you're so fucking tough. See, this is the problem, is other people actually care about their fan base that they don't want to upset.
They don't want to say the shit that needs to be said to actually end this person's career, not fucking play games with them.
No, because they don't want to fuck up their monetization. They don't. Like,
yeah, you don't have that. This is your fuck up channel.
That's right. You strike me, and that just gives me something to be more angry for. The last guy that pulled that fucking shit with me is in jail right now. Not because of that, but because of the shit that I exposed. So play with me. I want you to. I want you to fucking try to come at me, because I don't give a fuck about money. My PayPal's at the bottom because I forgot to take it off, and it's funny. I don't even care. I haven't gotten a donation in fucking 3 or 4 months. This ain't about money. This is about, you fucking want to play games, then we'll play. All right, let's go. Anyway, do you know about what doxing is? Are you really that dumb? Sharing your tweets is not. That's right. Me sharing your tweets is not doxing. And you
I agree, Rachel.
And you absolute spoon. I don't know what that means. Log off. I kind of feel bad for her. She's a failure and projects that into other women. Yeah, but no, what this is what I think, and I think that Andrew's getting money from somewhere, and it's not just his fans. He's got some type of political backing or something. Because somebody brought up to me the other day, they said, so if he made $750,000 last year, or maybe it was this year, something like that. Because there's been investing. Trust me, a lot of people.
People are after him. Yeah, no, I get it.
So, and he's going to pay all of his crew. How did he just move into a $1.5 million house in Texas?
Well, and he's got to pay taxes on that $750,000.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, with all the accounting and everything like that, how did $750,000 turn into buying, as far as I'm aware, outright paid for, dollar for dollar, this $1.5 million house and move to Texas? That he just brought up.
But the thing is like, the problem is with this downfall, that's gonna, dude. What's sad is that's gonna fucking zip up real quick, and he's gonna, remember, property taxes in Texas change every year. Okay.
Yeah, but the reason why everybody's moving to Texas is because I believe it was Maryland used to have that safe haven, and that's why also Musk pulled all his companies out.
Business wise. No, I get it for tax business. Yeah. I'm talking about him though, dude. What I'm saying is, look at the bigger thing. If this brings him down, he's all over the Twitter and every. He's viral as like a lol cow right now.
Yes.
And the thing is, what I've told people, he can't debate anymore because he can't be his character, which is, I'm a tough guy, going to yell at you and make fun of you, because everyone's just going to say, you're a fucking cuckold. Your fucking cuck wife has 5 kids, 3 different men. Shut the fuck up. You don't get to talk to me like that. He can't debate anymore.
Look at this imbecile in the back chat. He goes, why didn't you address Andrew last night on his live?
Well, that's the guy I said to him earlier. I said that because Andrew, every time he sees me in the chat or in a back chat, he tells the host, I will leave if you let him up here.
No, how about besides, maybe he's talking to you, but if he was talking to me, how about this? I don't follow Andrew. I am sub to him, but I was sub to him before I ever talked to him online or before I came back to YouTube this year, first off. And second off, I'm not one of his panelists. I've already been banned from shows in his name, 2 speakeasies and Terriacs.
Oh yeah, me
right?
too. Yeah.
So if I'm banned from channels in his name, why would I ever even fathom that I'd be welcome
You'd
on
be
his
allowed
channel?
over there if it's even his cuck fans hate you that much.
Is he going to let me share the screen that I'm sharing right now? No. Come on over here and address it. You won't. It ain't about money over here. Nobody likes me enough to give me money.
And all of this, none of this was manipulated. This is on the way back machine right here.
All right, let's finish this up. Right at the end. Son of a bitch. Oh.
Yeah, you've got to refresh it.
I'm going to have to go back down. We're like 90% done.
Yeah, I know. We got like 10 more minutes. I got to finish it up too. We got to do that. I'll set up.
This is longer than I expected.
No, I know. It's because I was babbling with Banta.
That's okay. Well, you don't get to complain when you were the issue. All right, where were we? Okay, we're at Jack the Rattlesnake. I must have missed the part where you exposed anything but yourself as a gigantic retard. Anyways, here's some real goss. I don't know what that means. Having spent time with the Wilsons at their home and interacted with their family and gotten to know them over the many hours of conversation, let me really expose them for what you don't know. Ready for it? The Wilsons are some of the kindest and most generous, welcoming people I've ever met. They opened up their home to me and called lesbians snitch eaters. Oh, no, sorry, that was a different video. Spent a lot of money to take me shooting, buy me dinners, and drove me to the airport 3 times, 2-hour trips each journey. I also met their children, and guess what? They're awesome kids and absolutely adore their parents. Exposed. Shut up, bro. Here comes the dick sucking, not interested in your homosexual internal monologue. Yeah, it's nothing to do with homosexual.
Most of the end of it. You can go down. I think if you keep going down, there's a little bit more from the post about actual her things. Go down a little bit more, blah, blah, blah. It's Froggy's post that's doing it. But I think that's mostly like the end of this first part, just about Rachel, kind of up to the point on the humiliation, on her hypocrisies, on some of her lies, just on the constant lying. But this is people have known this for years. People have seen, and the thing is
I heard about some of this.
The thing is people, he's created a simp army for himself.
Yep.
That goes out there and like Martell. Yeah. Like that Martell guy, and
the power of the Crucible, and
yep, and not just that, but
someone who was super fucking generous and respectful, and gave them special access, and would fucking treated them with kid gloves.
Yep.
And then because she jokes around about some fat fucking
piece of shit
loser,
yeah,
that Andrew even admits that he didn't even see the video that prompted what she had said. Automatically, all of Rob's behavior is perfectly acceptable, right? So it was perfectly acceptable for him to not even listen to what I said, constantly throw gay barbs at me, then at the end of my debate with him on Speakeasies, apologize to the gay community because he didn't know that I was gay, he says.
Everything's wiped away. I'm just an entertainer, man. Just don't take it so seriously, buddy. I'm just an entertainer.
But it seems like he's taking it real seriously.
But that's what I'm saying.
He fucked over a single mother trying to take care of her family because she joked around about his fat boyfriend.
Well, now, how about this? What about his ex-wife, Taraka, who he was married to and got Rachel pregnant while he was still married? We'll get into all that.
Good. Fuck these people.
Yeah. People are out there trying to get Taraka in an interview, and that would be the end of him.
If I'm asked going forward for like only people like Dusty, if they ask for links to this stuff, would I give it to only creators?
Yeah, that's fine, dude. I really don't care, honestly. Just let them know I'm the one doing it. You know what I mean? That it's me fucking.
Everybody knows that. As soon as we talked about it on Trippy's, which I feel a little bit bad for sniping Trippy on this. I shouldn't have done that on his show, but he didn't seem to mind. And if he wants to do the further episodes,
I just want people to remember that all I care about is people remember. I said this 2 years ago.
The truth.
Yeah, I was saying this 2 years. I just want everyone. I don't care what people say. Hey, you guys can dig up, get whatever more you want. You guys, all I want people to remember is I was saying this 2 years ago, and everyone said I was fucking retarded, crazy, all that kind of stuff.
I wasn't here.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm not.
Oh, I know. I'm saying that's why. That's why it didn't get traction because I wasn't here.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying. So, like, what? So all I'm saying is, people don't believe all this shit that you see on the internet. Don't fucking just become cult followers of these people. Take it as entertainment and put it down when you fucking turn your phone off. You know what I mean?
It's actually out of style.
Just odd, dude. It's just
no, it's because we're transitioning. We grew up in a time
that didn't have that. We didn't have this when we were kids.
No, of course not. This is all a new phenomenon, and we're transitioning now to self-worth.
Yeah,
not looking to others for your worth, but looking to yourself for your worth. Because everybody, see what happened was that's part of the influencer thing that I watch with my husband is during the pandemic, and I'm like yelling at my husband. Yeah, I already knew this shit, but they're young, right? My husband's a decade and a half, 15 years younger.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right,
he's in that new generation, yeah.
Right, so I'm like, yeah, I already knew. I was telling you this shit fucking 10 years ago. But they don't get it. So, but what happened was they watch these influencers go, look, I just bought a different Birkin bag for every day of the week. Oh, look, I just purchased $70,000 of Amazon things. This is my unboxing. And while they're sitting there and can't afford food.
Exactly, it's all a facade. It's all of like they don't get it. Like that, it's all fake. They don't understand it, dude. Like it's the same thing. Why 80% of athletes end up broke.
Yes,
it's a facade.
MC Hammer.
Oh, remember? Yeah, I mean, look at Nicolas Cage.
Tyson.
Nicolas Cage is still broke. That's why he makes all of them.
These people were on fucking.
High of the world, top of the fucking.
They were on the fucking like Time magazines, and maybe not that.
The Tonight Show, Saturday Night Live, fucking. The clubbing, the yachts, the private planes. They had it all, and it's still you still have to. The more you live into that, the more you get consumed by that lifestyle, and you forget who you are, and you lose yourself, and you end up broken. It's the same story all throughout history. Rock stars in the 70s, 80s, 90s did this. It's.
But the problem is see, this is the problem. The internet is new. The internet's only been around for half my life.
Yeah.
So, also this phenomenon is new because we allowed children to have the power of a god in their fingertips.
The knowledge of all of humanity.
No, but no, not just knowledge, access and influence and power. You gave them a little tiny brick that has the power of a god, and you gave that to children, and they misused it. It's expected. The children, there should not be a child, just like in Australia, you should not be allowed on the internet without parental fucking supervision if you're under the age of 16.
Yeah. And why is that? Because parents were too lazy to actually govern and take care of their kids.
And it's not just that, it's because kids are fucking stupid.
Well, no, but what I'm saying, why didn't we implement that and make it like that they can't?
It always should have been like that.
But they don't. We didn't. Why? Because parents never really want to sit there and fucking like sit with their kids, watch what they're doing, take it like our parents or like, dude, even my parents, I remember, didn't pay attention to as much shit as my grandparents did about us. Like my grandparents were always like, okay, what the hell are you doing with this? I heard from your parents they were doing. I'm like, what?
Not me. My grandmother was drunk. One time she was passed out drunk, and I came home from school, and the salted cod she was boiling on the stove to make fucking fish cakes with.
On fire.
The whole fucking house was full of smoke.
Yeah, okay. Well, you came from it. I'm just saying, in my experience, what I'm saying is
that's what I'm telling you is don't say this because these people are white trash. That's an insult to me. These people are hypocritical.
No, but that's what I mean. They're grifting. When I say white trash, I mean the like degenerate, sex crazed tweaker ones. So I'm taking like the degenerate drug head. Because, dude, and here's this little thing too. Being around someone who knows who tweakers were. The way Andrew smokes and stuff, he must have been a tweaker.
And someone else brought up the other day, and I agree that he There's certain times where you'll see him displaying signs of alcoholism.
Well, but that's separate.
Severe alcoholism.
And that all the alcoholism, smoking are redirection addictions from if he did meth back in the day, because you have to
possibly, but it didn't have to be specifically meth.
No. But I think I'm just saying from the area that he comes from, Montclair, Pomona, Laverne, like Inland Empire, that is the drug is meth.
What state's that in?
Southern California.
Yes.
Okay, that's the Inland Empire, like the whole meth tweaker area. Okay, that is the biggest thing out. Okay.
Yep.
And that's what I'm saying. He was the white boy in that area. He tweaked, 100%. He tweaked, and that all that reaction, get drinking after that, all that smoking, that is redirection of that same. Because once you tweak and once you get your bell run from tweak, it changes your body so much you never really get over the addiction. You redirect it to something else. Like if you were a tweaker at one time of your life, okay, you never get over that like addiction, like drive to addicted. So you redirect it to something else, whether it's gambling, working out, smoking, something. Like you have to redirect it to that obsession, that constant like.
I believe that.
And that's what he cigarette a lot. 90% of them go to cigarettes because it's not going to kill you. It's not like an addiction that's going to get you high or that you can't function at work but you have to have, and he does it not even as a smoker who just smokes. A smoker who smokes a lot by just smoking cigarettes usually does it situationally. You know what I mean?
How come people like Wilson and Peterson don't realize that the reason why people are disgusted with them is because they acted like they were superior to others?
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
Because everybody loved when Peterson disseminated that reporter who was saying a bunch of bullshit and trying to besmirch him, right? Everybody loved that.
Yeah,
but then when he went there to try to fucking talk to those people about Christianity, he's like, who says I'm a Christian and all that fucking bullshit? It's like, so you don't even know what the fuck you're going there for?
That's what I mean. They're just but that's
because they get so fucking tied up in shit.
Yeah, but
they
it's
just
also
think I'm untouchable. I'm untouchable. No, you're not,
pride.
bitch.
It's pride. Remember, pride cometh before the fall. Never forget Proverbs, dude. It's the same throughout history. People way beyond Wilson of power levels of politics and ruling countries have fallen because of this same shit.
Happening to Trump right now.
He's getting effed over.
Did you see the meeting with Trump and Mondami?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Where the person said, do you really think that Trump to Mondami is like, do you really think that Trump is not a tyrant, but what's the other thing?
A fascist or
fascist. Yeah. And he's like, just say it, it'll be easier. Trump doesn't just say it, it'll be easier.
I know. Yeah.
That's why I love Trump. See, everybody like, you Trump, your God. I used to argue with Joe Cool. And it's like, no. You're thinking.
You don't see the entertainment. He's playing a WWF role.
You're thinking on too low of a level. Trump is a troll, just like I am.
Exactly. He's just dude. He has been that whole career.
What do you think he's gonna do?
Remember what he did to
Rosie O'Donnell? With a bunch of disingenuous piece of shit liars that are fucking literally don't care if millions fucking die, and you expect them to be fucking professional? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck dude, fucking Rosie O'Donnell. Fuck fucking all these cocksuckers that are going around acting like they're spirit. How about you shut the fuck up?
Yeah, that I see. People look at politics almost like a religion now. I look at politics as I elect the guy that's going to help me the most. That's as simple it is.
I thought that's what it was.
No, now it's like virtue signal. You got to be something for the cause. You got to be part of something. You got to be bigger. You got to be a MAGA.
Because all of you are trash.
Exactly.
And you're probably going to fuck everything up.
Well, and not just that, but people we've given way too many normal, stupid people that don't remember. Giving information to the people that are ill-equipped is very dangerous. And you've said the same kind of things. You can't give remember what was Adam and Eve? What was that called? The knowledge, the tree of knowledge. Don't give knowledge to
the knowledge of good and evil.
Yeah. That ability to discern what bad and good is.
Because ignorance is bliss.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's what for people, for a lot of these people, you need to keep things, because when they realize how small they are and how big the world is and all these things, they get overwhelmed and they want to be like, I want to change the world. Let's burn it down. And people, the stupid you can't let them do this shit. You know what I mean? And so that's all I want to say. I'm going to hop off here though, but thank you again, sir. That was a good show. Just hit me up maybe like in a week or something. We'll figure something out in another
ready when
episode.
you are.
All right, buddy. Yeah, I got you. Well, I got other shit I'm doing for holidays.
I understand that you.
But we'll be in touch, brother.
We'll say, hey, when literally, if you want to do it tomorrow or Monday. No, not Monday.
Yeah, that's maybe like Thursday or Friday because I got family coming in. You know what I mean?
No. I'm not. I'm saying I'm available whenever. We'll,
Yeah, we'll go to the next phase and bring up and talk about some, more.
Done and done.
All right, buddy. Talk to you later, man.
Peace. All right. Well, that was entertaining. Apparently no one's going to come and contradict any of this, so that's okay. Part 2's coming up. This is just a taste. This is just to give you guys the very first meanderings of my journalistic investigation, because I see people telling me that I'm some type of horrible person. And also other people. And nothing will stop me from doing this, right? Like if I do get a strike, I'll go over to Rumble. I'll go back to BitChute if I have to. Right? This is gonna happen. So do what you do. I don't really give a fuck. I can't give you guys train rides because I don't get intros and outros when I don't pay for StreamYards. So that sucks. I think. Maybe I do get outros. Do I get outros? No. Got to upgrade. All right. So don't forget, everybody, when they come pounding on your door, dead of night, because they wrote your name on a piece of paper, said that you had C virus, unicorn virus, or some type of thing. Whatever they wrote their name on the piece of paper for. So got to throw you onto a train, toss you into a fire pit. There's not going to be anybody to come help you. Nobody can call. Because business hours are 8:30 to 4:30, and you go fuck yourself. Enjoy motherfucking train rides.